happy Friday. Happy Fiasco Friday. How's it heckin' going? How y'all doing? Welcome. What's up? Thank you for being here. We haven't done Fiasco in a little while, and tonight we're doing some Dragonslayers. So before we go around and say hello to everyone, we're gonna do, I'm gonna do just quickly, I want to say thank you Roll20 for being awesome, for being, highlighting us as part of your Roll20 Spotlight program. They're heckin' awesome, and if you put the exclamation point Roll20 command into chat, you can find them, and if somehow you don't already have a Roll20 account, go get one, because it's a great way to play games with your friends online, no matter where they are in the world. The only problem really still is schedules and time zones.
Yeah.
Shakes fist. Time zones.
It's maybe 1 a.m. for me.
I know, I knew it too. Yeah, so check out Roll20 if you don't already. They're awesome. They are how we are sharing this game with you on the screen right now. It's how we're able to share this game very nice and neat with each other, and they have lots and lots of cool content, so you can check them out. They're cool beans. They're awesome. We heart them. We heckin' appreciate them. So hi, friends. I'm Jess, this is my channel, thank you so much for being here. You can find me at go_JG and all of the places, but that's not important. Let's go around and say hello to everyone else on this screen, starting with Jordan.
Jordan at Made of Cartoons on Twitter and Instagram, and that's it. We don't have characters or anything, so that's it.
Yeah, it's Fiasco, so we don't know anything yet. It's as much a mystery to us as it is to you. So we'll figure it out as we go. But next up is, I'm pointing the wrong way. It's this way. Next up is Drac.
I'm Drac, or Draconics on Twitter. Sorry about the weird spelling. That's DRAKONIQUES on Twitter, because the normal spelling Draconics is taken. I'm very excited. It's my first time playing Fiasco. So I have no idea exactly what's going to happen. So
that's the fun. Very fun.
I mean, none of us know what's going to happen. That's the fun of Fiasco. Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. And next we will go over... I keep pointing in this direction, and it's wrong on the screen. It's this direction. Hi, Kristin.
I'm Kristin. You can't find me anywhere. Haha.
Tricked you. I love it.
Looking forward to playing.
Then who are we looking at right now?
You can't find me.
Oh.
I'm in someone's kitchen. It's definitely not mine.
Every time you play a game, you break into a new person's house.
This looked really cozy, and I can make muffins at any point.
I've known you for a while, and that checks out.
Yeah. I will go through your bathrooms when I'm invited in your house.
Okay, so we're playing Fiasco. We're playing the new version that just hit Roll20 a little bit earlier this year. And also, I think the physical versions are ready to order too. So if you want nice little decks of your own, if you're lucky enough to have people around that you can play games with that are stuck with you or whatever. But we're playing the Roll20 version. I actually went and bought the rest of the... I backed it on Kickstarter, but I went and bought the rest of the expansions because everything's set up and I don't want to have to do it all myself all the time. And so we're playing Dragonslayers. So I'm interested in this one because Dragonslayers was one of the first ones we did of the old versions of Fiasco. So I'm curious to see, what's changed, if I remember anything, if anything is repeated. Whereas the old Fiasco was dice and looking at charts, this one is all card driven to sort of set up our characters. So I've dealt out in your hands in Roll20, I've dealt out 12 cards to each of you. You should be able to take a look at them. You'll see that they're divvied up by relationships, needs, locations, and objects. And that's what we're going to use to build out the beginning of our story, sort of the framework for our 2-act Fiasco. So we're going to pick a relationship between each pairing. So on the screen, it's Jess, then me, then Drac, then Kristin. So between Jess and Kristin, there'll be a relationship. Between me and Drac, there'll be a relationship. We'll have 4 relationships on the board, so you'll have 2 relationships. Each of us will have 2 relationships with our neighbors. And they will sort of indicate our personalities and start our framework there. Then we're going to have 2 needs. The only rule for the placements of the needs is they're going to go underneath a relationship, so they're going to be between people. But the needs there are only 2 of them, and once one is placed, the other one has to be placed across from it. It can't be placed beside it, so that everyone has access to a need. And then there's an object and a location, which go underneath the other remaining relationships. You can put anything out that you want from your hand. Sometimes it's good to put the relationships out first, but if there's an object you really want to make sure your object is in the mix, go ahead and toss it out onto the board between 2 people. That is no problem. I tend to focus on the relationships first, but there is no, the points don't matter, and there's no rules and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So Jess, you're gonna be our first picker. You're gonna pick. You're the one you're the chooser.
I'm the one who chooses.
The decider. That's the
okay. Okay. I got it. I just realized it. Okay, I think this is completely on the fly now. Oops.
Wait,
nope, my
this
bad.
Appears to be the News Channel 6 set that got dealt out.
Yeah, I do see the News Channel 6.
Yeah.
I was like, this is blue.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Ours is red. I know that much. I don't know a lot, but I know that much.
But the other cards look right.
The cards on the in the sidebar look right, but
except for the very bottom.
Yeah, let me just.
Yeah. Would it be easier if we just pulled them out?
No, okay. I dealt one to Drac, but it ended up being. It ended up being News Channel 6. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Only news here. All the time. All the news. All the time. There we go. Fix that.
Yeah. I'm dealing one from the deck, and it's turning into News Channel 6. That's weird.
What?
Guess the universe has spoken.
They want us to actually do. They're like, no dragons for you.
Yeah, when I deal it onto the board. Sorry, folks.
That's News Channel 6. That's fun. You know.
I'm just gonna refresh. I mean, I don't know. Turn it off and on again, right? That's the standard.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That'll fix it, no problem.
Yeah. Wonder if I can move News Channel 6. Banish it.
Yeah. You try.
Be gone, newsies. Be gone.
Get out of here.
Be gone.
We didn't ask for your news.
Tell
We
us
only want
not.
fake news.
Tell us not your tales. Okay, so it's erased. It doesn't. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Maybe
my
that's
God.
the.
It's like.
Someone stack the deck.
It's like a virus.
Like-
Okay. So.
A news virus.
What do you get? What do you say? That says Fiasco High. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Oh boy.
I
mean, you did promise chaos.
Fiasco
so I guess...
High says that. What does this say? Okay.
That's
You're
the
fucking with
Fiasco
me.
High.
Roll 20, because now they both say.
Don't yell at our sponsor, please.
Sorry. I do like it.
Bully Pulpit
when
Games
you do
doesn't
this.
sponsor us yet. If you want to yell at them.
We like it so much. Good job.
Although Bully Pulpit Games will also take a sponsorship from you.
Yeah, if you're watching, just hit Jess up.
Listen, you have a lot. We had a Blades in the Dark campaign. We love your stuff. Come
Yeah.
I was going to run a Skydeck party before all this happened for my birthday. And it was going to be amazing. And I have all this art that I got done. And
Really?
maybe next year.
It'll still happen.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
It'll be for my 40th instead.
That's a fun one to do.
Yeah.
That has to be a big awesome party anyway.
They're all like showing random different ones.
That's really
Oh, you're just gonna have
weird.
like a mix of everything.
Yeah.
I'm for that.
Well, now we're in the 1920s. Like, how's
Maybe
it
you
going?
are. I'm at Fiasco High. And
Yeah, I'm in high school.
Everyone hop out and hop
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in. We'll see
Yeah.
what,
Can do.
you want everyone to do that?
yeah, just to
Okay.
see if anything changes. Actually, before you hop back in, just give me 1 second, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, no worries.
remove-
Dustin in chat has point. We've made a new Fiasco playset. It's the ultimate
Yeah.
playset. It's the ultimate
Exactly.
Fiasco.
It's trying to play
Fiasco.
Fiasco, yeah.
It's
the
Fiasco
everything bagel.
multiverse.
The everything
It's-
bagel of Fiasco. No one asked for these poppy seeds, but yet they're here.
I love poppy seed.
What's
Me
the name
too.
of the one we're doing? Dragonslayers, yeah.
Something.
But I need to plug something, Jess. This is advertising time.
Drac, tell us about your channel. We haven't had you on the channel before. Thank you for being here.
Well,
And you,
I mean,
Drac,
not that word. Yes.
is one
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
this is
We're
the
allowed
first
to
time on the
swear.
channel,
We're not allowed to
Yeah.
badmouth Roll20.
no bad mouthing roll 20. Yeah.
So
Friends Who
I
Roll
am one of
Dice.
the co-founders of Friends Who Roll Dice. You can see actually us in chat. I think that's probably Ray in on the account. We roll dice. I guess we play a ton of TTRPGs. Right now we have 2 D&D games going on. We recently did a pretty long, I think it was a 10-hour charity event where we just played a bunch of indie games to raise money for Lebanon. Literally a week after that, we did another charity stream where we raised money for Extra Life. And I know it's you, Ray. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff in the works. We're actually planning another charity event in October. It'll be a month-long one, which we're really excited for. We're going to pack it with a bunch of indie games because, I mean, if we had the opportunity to play indie games and promote some small-time creators, we might as well.
Hell yeah.
But
All
yeah,
about that.
that's Friends Who Roll Dice. Check us out.
That's awesome. Damn it, I should have been cool and like had your channel plug ready to go.
It's
and
fine,
I
it's
don't.
okay.
Friends who listen, y'all click on that person in chat, click on their name, and then go to that channel and then hit follow, and then by the time you come back here, we'll be ready. That's not actually a guarantee.
Just erasing everything but Dragonslayers, and then we're gonna see what happens there. Just
It'd be fun.
reinstall it later.
I'm
I know it had an
actually-
update, so that might have screwed things up.
Okay, he speaks like this.
There.
Oh, my son.
Oh no.
I am the great Zeus. Listen to
Yeah,
me.
Ray. I
Okay.
think it's like our chat where if you're not a mod, you can't really post a link.
Yeah, sorry. I got you. You're back. You were just gifted a sub, so enjoy all your brand new emotes. And I'm excited to see you have a little sprout next to your name, a little baby sprout sprouting up, which is exciting. And then I have put. Listen, I can put it in the chat more. Here, I got you. Don't worry. Don't get timed out. I got you. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Don't get yourself in trouble with the Nightbot. He's mean.
Everyone get back into the thing. I figured it out.
We're allowed to get back in now?
Yeah. I just had to erase everything but Dragonslayers.
Oh my god.
That didn't take too much time.
No, considering what you had to do. It's not bad.
Jack, if you can just discard and delete your
Yeah.
leftover purple card there.
How do I discard?
There you go.
I just put it out.
Okay, see, now it says this is a Dragonslayers card. So this thing is just messing with us now. Okay, I will deal out the 12 cards to all players. All right. 12 cards, all players.
Here we
Boom.
go. It's happening.
So,
For real this
Oh
time.
no, I got new 6. Oh no.
hey, that's fine then. If it's all everything's all shuffled together, then that's what it is.
We're doing multiverse.
Okay, so hey, get out of here. Talking to the cat, not you. So, please stay. So, yes, starting with Jess, you're going to establish a relationship, a need, an object, or a relation, or a location.
Okay.
So, it's important to note for new folks that, I guess Drac in particular, you do not need to only make the relationships that are between that involve you. You can put your cards anywhere you want. So, you know, again, keeping our lines and veils and stuff in mind. But yeah.
Oh god. Okay, I have some interesting one. Oh, interesting. Okay. I like this one. Okay, let's see. We're doing relationships first, right?
I mean, it's generally best to do that. Then you have an idea of what everyone is when you're picking the other things. But it's up to you.
This one just makes I have family, orphan, and caretaker, which just makes me want to be like, please, sir, I want some more. But then Drac will get mad at me for my terrible voice, so I can't do that one. So that one's out.
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
That's a very narrow view of orphans and caretakers.
It's that, or someday a rich man will adopt me, and those are the only
you can be Batman and Robin.
That's I didn't think of that.
You could be like an Annie Batman slash.
Annie Batman.
There was a redheaded Robin.
You could you could be Batman and Alfred, to be honest.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you could make anyone Annie.
Good point, Kristin.
But I like this one. I have family. I don't know how this is family, but family bound by blood ritual.
Well, you're not bound by a blood ritual with your family?
You've got your family, you've got your found family, and then you have your bound family.
Then you've got your witch family.
Bound family, I love that.
You have your blood family, and then you have your blood ritual family. Okay, I like that one. I think that one's the most to me. That one speaks the most of this theme, so I think I'm gonna do that one. Now, who do I want to put this between? So what are the, Jordan and Drac, Jess and Jordan, Jess and Kristin, Dragon. Who wants to be bound by blood? Kristin, do you want to be bound by blood with me?
Absolutely, I totally do. I was hoping that you would actually ask me.
I was hoping.
She thought you'd never ask.
I was hoping.
One can always hope to be asked to be bound by a blood ritual. Perfect.
All right. I'll make that bigger there, but I think Drac and I are going to have a war relationship. And it is, you each have a scar the other gave you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's hot.
That's dramatic. Yep.
That's pretty great, just saying.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun.
Enemies turned friends turned lovers.
We'll
never know.
Favorite trope.
Okay.
So that's me. Now, Drac, you get to choose a relationship to inflict on someone.
Inflict.
Yeah. So.
Ooh. I think I might go bounty hunter and bounty.
Ooh. That's spicy.
I might.
Where are you gonna put that?
Just because I kind of want to see what it'd be like between Jess and Jordan.
Yeah.
I guess it's up to you to choose who's the bounty and who's the bounty hunter.
Yeah, we'll work that out. All right, Kristin.
Yeah.
You're gonna choose the relationship between you and Drac.
Do you actually see when I look at the cards, or?
No, we can't. We can't see you looking at
them.
That's
good. Because
I think they see Jess's
excellent
secret. Yeah, they can see whatever I do. My viewpoint is up on screen.
Excellent.
You can have secrets. I cannot.
I think this is going to be interesting. This is the creator and magical automaton. So we have to decide who's the creator and who's the automaton.
That's fun and that's interesting.
Yeah.
Especially with some of the other things going on.
One of the first times I played Fiasco, the original one, was this one. And I remember it so clearly because I was the creator and magical automaton with someone else, but I was going first and the automaton was going last. And so it was a whole round before we got a description of what the automaton was. And when it got to him, he's like, imagine a stone golem, 10 stories tall. So he spent the whole time just peering in a tower window, like
creeper.
Iron Giant style. It was such a good reveal. It was so good. Okay, so back up to Jess. Now it's sort of willy-nilly here. You can choose a need, relationship, or an object and place them underneath or beside an existing relationship. Need, object, or location. My apologies.
Need,
Yeah.
object, or relationship. Let me see. 1 second. Need, object, or relationship. Wait, not relationship. You mean location. Sorry, right?
You could be a need, an object, or location. Yeah, I said relationship.
You said relationship. That's why I was confused. Stream. I'm gonna just be. Stream is gonna see these. I'm really. Stream, huh? What do you think? Stream. Oh, that's fun. I'm just gonna comment on each and every one.
I can't wait to play.
Yeah, everything sounds so exciting.
Sounds so good.
I had 2 I haven't liked so far. Okay, I think I like my locations better than I like my anything else.
Check mine out, actually.
Sorry?
Yeah,
I was probably
check it.
looking through mine as well.
Yeah, you should be better than I was. I like this one, I think. I think I can do this one. We have... Okay, I'm putting it out. We have an upper level of a dungeon.
Hey, who are you putting that between?
That is full of... Well, it's the location, though, so isn't everyone? Isn't it kind of just the...
It still goes in a spot.
It goes in a spot? Location. Yep. Dungeon upper level. Orc stronghold full of orcs.
Okay.
Hope it has a well that we can make lots of noise in.
Oh, shucks.
Kristin and Drac.
Oh.
Did it Drac first?
Wait, no, it's Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm saying you're putting it between Kristin
Yeah,
and
between
Drac.
us, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
You have your own orc stronghold full of orcs.
All right.
They're probably actually like all your friends and like you go rowdy parties there. I don't know.
Absolutely. Orcs throw the best parties.
Or they're also automatons as well.
I'm giving Drac and I the need to rule forever.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Ambition.
Needs don't necessarily have to apply to both people in the pair too. But yeah, I'm putting that need down. Now the other need has to go between Jess and Kristin so that everyone has.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Drac. You can choose the object or a need, or you can do a second location if you want. There's no problem there.
Ooh. Objects I have aren't very interesting, I'm gonna be honest. The locations I think would be pretty cool is
I'm sorry.
the lower level of a dungeon.
Sure. We can have 2 locations, that's fine.
Okay.
The lower level of the dungeon, the Dragon's Lair. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna go on a dungeon crawl.
This is just gonna be a dungeon delve. I'm so excited.
Okay, Kristin, you get to choose the last card, and that's need.
Oh, it has to be a need. Okay.
For you and Jess.
Oh, these look so fun. I wish you could all see them. I love that I could look at them and no one else can. Ha ha ha. Okay, well, I only have the choice of 2. So I am definitely going to choose the need to overindulge forbidden rituals.
And that works. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
The last part now is to kind of figure out who we are in vaguish terms, and then name ourselves, which is also the hardest part. But if you I can pop it up on the screen, but if you go to your documents on the right-hand side, there should be a Dragonslayers names document.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
Thank you for popping it up.
Yeah.
We get titles. It's not just the name.
Cilantro the Mysterious.
Ooh.
So yeah, you can take names from there. You can come up with your own. I
just had a name until you did this, and now I'm like, oh, maybe I want something else.
Wait, what is that name at the bottom? Thawanda Kinga Puka Thinkinga.
I did not try to say it out loud.
So what
Skull Crusher. Excellent.
I kind of like Silverblade.
Mm-hmm.
If I end up being the automaton,
I think
Silverblade works.
I'd like it if you would, because I'm
I'll
so
be up for
magic. I'm very magi over here. So
Yeah, I'm up for that. I want to be an automaton with a scar.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
You need blood magic to be in our blood ritual.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, that's true.
You can be magical and
Frankenstein.
have blood. I mean, don't Warforged have blood? I don't know.
Do they?
Do they?
No.
They've got they heal from sleeping, so I don't know.
They don't sleep though.
Yeah, they kind of like power down, don't they? I haven't really
Yeah.
clue. I don't know.
You're
You don't
not.
have
We
blood,
don't
you
have to
can't
be
say this.
canonical to D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
F that.
That's not a sponsor, right?
They're not. Oh no, they're definitely not a sponsor.
Okay, good.
God, if D&D was a sponsor. Jeez.
So all right. So you're Drac. You're thinking you're the automaton. Is that what is being thrust upon you here?
Yes, and I'm happily accepting the. I was gonna say something. Yeah, no, I'm accepting it. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
So, someone said Warforged can have blood if you try hard enough, but my thought was Warforged. It doesn't need to be your blood.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have some blood.
you have other people's blood pumping
It's
through
a
you.
it's a bag of holding and it's full of blood.
Oh god. Oh,
Blood bag of holding.
You
that's a
just
lot of blood.
Squish it out
Carrying-
now and then. You're bars. You're just like Guar. You're a Guar guy.
Yeah, I want to.
Machine, the Warforged wants to be authentic. So when you hit him, blood comes out.
Oh,
I too want to be a bag of blood.
They just
So-
have like ketchup packets so that when you hit them, they can be like, squirt, squirt, look, I'm bleeding.
I'm
I'm
one of
just like
you.
you.
Hello, fellow humans.
Yes. Do you
yes.
want to be the hunter or the hunted?
Well, I was gonna propose that I be the hunted.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say I would like to be a witch. A witch.
A witch, sure.
Witch.
With my blood rituals and my need for forbidden rituals.
Okay.
It just work, yeah.
And that makes sense. I could be like a witch hunter,
Yeah.
like something like that. Okay.
Yeah. And also, we typically do it antagonistically the other way, so I kind of wanted to flip it.
Where I'm mean to you for once. Is that what you're saying?
You're mean to me plenty. Don't even try that.
Okay. And so Drac are you kind of like their bodyguard, I guess? Or like you were built to protect? I mean, I'm wondering when we got into a fight with to get scars. What was our... Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I guess, yeah. I think a bodyguard would make sense.
For me.
Maybe. Yeah, your bodyguard.
Are you and Jess not working together to do creepy rituals on people?
Oh, absolutely. We overindulge constantly.
Overindulge.
You do.
I
You're
know-
always
I know-
doing one too many rituals.
I know we just did a ritual yesterday, but I'm just really feeling a ritual today.
I'm ready to go again.
Yeah.
I'm an emotional ritualer. Happy I do rituals. When I'm sad, I do rituals. So okay. So have I been the group's Javert forever? Is that maybe the idea?
God.
Why would we travel with you?
Well, no, I mean it doesn't. This isn't. I can start far away and be coming to get you. I can be like stalking through the town to look for you. I mean, we got all kinds of options.
You
Yeah.
could be the paladin that keeps us aligned, but we're no longer adventurers, right? Like we're retired.
I can read the I can read the score.
Read the thing. There's a little story, isn't there?
But we don't have to follow it to the T.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says, we rode into this miserable little town, a bunch of outsiders ready to solve their problem. Solve a motherfucking dragon. But we solved it, and here we are, ready to kick back and split up the loot and regale these bumpkins with tales of mummy rot and devilish traps and the dragon we whacked. Of course, it's never that simple. Adventurers like us all have egos, and we all have a past.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe you all leaned towards the darker side, and I was more towards the light, and then we got torn apart that way.
Literally
Literally
and figuratively.
Yeah, that makes me scarring Drac even more dramatic since we were friends at one point.
Maybe you were trying to get one of us, the spellcasters, and he's like, "Oh, gotta protect that."
Gotta protect that. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
Huh. Goodness gracious.
Gunpoo?
What?
That's a weird name.
Where do we put the names once we've decided?
You can use the text tool to write it, or I can write it.
Write it in Roll20, and then I'll throw it into the layout as well.
I have no idea how to do that.
So on your left sidebar, where there's like the dice to roll and like stuff like that, there should be a little there should be a little thingy, with a letter for writing.
There we go.
Asparagus.
I know.
God.
Well, I knew I wanted to be a witch, so I was like with a witchy name, but I really want one of these like second part monikers, and I like can't pick one. So really discard. That makes perfect sense. Goodness gracious. Kristin, did you come up with a name?
Yeah, I am Spellweaver Asparagus.
What?
Oh God, I love it. I love it.
I will make your pee smell bad. And turn green.
I mean,
Worst.
hey,
I
I'm an automaton. I don't need to worry about that.
Nope. No,
The
you're
worst
fine.
witch spell ever.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't have a like descriptor.
Gonna be Achilles the Sleepless.
Oh,
Cool.
that is not unlike the game I'm playing right now.
Spellweaver Asparagus. Oh no.
That's so good.
No.
Oh,
no.
Silver Blade the Scarred, excellent.
Yeah.
Could you also be Spellweaver something?
I guess.
Matilda the Old is also good.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
I'm sold on Matilda the Old.
Okay, good. I was trying to think of something. I was trying to think of something better this whole time. I had that in my head, and I was like, "No, that's silly."
It's like old lady name plus the old.
Oh, but you could always add the E. You could add the E to the D.
Yes.
Oh, like the oldie, yeah.
Old, yeah,
Oh,
ye old.
Matilda ye old.
Ye old Matilda. Oh no. Oh, I love
You were
it
just
so
Matilda
much.
until a younger Matilda came to town.
Yeah,
She's
you
like,
just had
I
to
don't
make-
think so.
God. Okay.
Is it Silverblade the Scared? No, Scarred.
Discard.
I'm scared. That'd be an awful bodyguard.
You're like the cowardly lion. But an automaton. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna change our names up in here.
P magic is the forbidden magic.
It is so forbidden. I was kicked out of I was kicked out of the Golden Palace because I made fun of their ways.
Oh no! You thought it was blood magic, the worst magic, but no.
It's not beats.
Oh good, you didn't realize the true evil. Oh god, I'm ruined already. This game.
Everyone's got a name.
Sorry?
And we're good to go. Everyone has a name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just taking them all out in here.
So each round of Fiasco is a scene that the person whose turn it is will either you have two ways you can start a scene when it's your turn. You can either just dive into a scene and start role playing, like set up the scene, describe what's happening. You can pull in characters or people can jump in. But then the rest of the group gets to decide if it's a positive or negative outcome. On the right-hand side here, you can see there's two decks, the negative deck and the positive deck. If halfway through the scene, the people who aren't in the scene or the other players that aren't you decide that this should go badly, maybe they'll deal you a negative card, and then you have to sort of steer the scene to a negative end. Or if it's a positive, then even though it could be a bad thing for other people, personally for you or from your point of view, it's a good thing that happens. Alternatively, you can choose the outcome. You can say a negative or a positive outcome, and then the rest of the players sort of set up a scene for you that will hopefully make you feel awkward and uncomfortable. And so,
yeah, come on.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Jess, you get to go first.
I'm first. It's true. I'm first. It's me. It's me. I'm first. So.
And remember, you do have the kickers under the Dragonslayers.
Oh yeah. Let me pull up the kickers to just take a look. So the kickers have like little ideas in them, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So just so I have an idea, have I tracked you to a weird little, like, spooky town that you're doing? Like, we were friends long ago, and you've returned to the town with the creepy dungeon or something, and you're doing weird stuff to the people who are here, and I've come to find you or something. Like, is that how we're gonna set this up, or what? Where are we?
Or are you guys in the bottom of the dragon? Are we all still with the dragon, the body? Like we just slayed it?
Touch tower, dragon.
Sure.
Or...
It's just a scene. I just wanted to...
I know.
If we had any role-playing.
Or, you know, we've begun turning this dungeon full of cool party orcs and dead dragon bodies into a new amusement park for adventurers.
I'm here for it.
I didn't see that coming.
Nope.
I was trying to throw something different out at you.
Blood rituals are expensive work. We need to make money somehow.
Yeah.
We have to lure bodies in.
Yes! See, that's my thing! I was like...
It's the Demon Barber of Fleet Street strategy.
It's like cruises where people don't notice that people go missing. Like,
wait, what? Is that a thing?
like, it's an amusement park, and, like, you know, you don't notice if, like, one person...
They go in the haunted house.
Yeah. So...
Okay.
You know, we defeated this dragon, but we're also very practical, and we have to make money somehow. And why not? Is this a no from anyone? Because we don't have to do
I'm
anything
here for it. I love this.
remotely like this.
Medieval amusement park.
We need to start somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. I'm writing this down. It's happening.
Go for it.
Okay. So this is my Let me pitch it to you. Here. Okay, first scene. Maybe we haven't even done it yet. Maybe, listen, I'm pitching this to you, Spellweaver. I'm pitching this to you. Okay, so we already have it. This place is huge. This place is huge. It's amazing. It's already full of like
village amusement parks.
Sorry, someone just subbed for the Lich Amusement Park.
Now we have to do it.
We have to, yeah.
Lich World, Witch World. We don't even need to, we could come up with a great like title. I don't have it yet. I haven't figured it all out. I don't have all the details for you yet. But I think it could be something really good. Those villagers, they didn't pay us what they said they were going to pay us. We need to get money from this place. There's, this dragon corpse could be like a jungle gym for kids.
It's true. And when as it degrades, we could just make the bones into slides. And it did destroy all of its riches, which I was really trying to get for myself, but gone.
And those orcs upstairs, they're always partying. They never, they barely stopped when we came down here to,
That's true. I think they would actually be able to come here down here and perhaps build it for us.
We definitely ask. We can definitely,
I have some sway with them.
I feel like... Go ahead.
I have some sway with them. I think that we could probably convince them to come down. But really, Matilda, are you sure you're up for this? You're quite old.
I know, that's why I need this. I need Spellweaver. I need this. I'm not getting any younger, except every time we do a blood ritual, I get younger. Aside from that, I'm very old.
What's that Disney movie with the witches?
The witches? No, not.
No, that's a different one.
With Bette Midler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They needed the blood.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You're looking a little crusty, Matilda. I think we do need all the bodies that we could get.
Wait, Hocus Pocus?
Yeah. Hocus Pocus, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we lure families down here. And sometimes families, they have a lot of children. Sometimes some of them won't even notice if one of them goes missing. There's so many.
All of them go missing though, like the last time.
Yes, I think we need to pick and choose.
Only the good ones.
The youngest, freshest children.
Yeah, we. Oh God. We will build an amusement park that will enrapture them and capture them at the same time.
Yes.
I really want it to be bad.
I think. Yes, I think there's already so much suitable things here. We didn't get our fill. We didn't get our share, our value from this place yet, and there's so much more that we could take from it. So. Just
the party, the other two have decided that this ends poorly for you somehow.
Why is that a positive card out then?
Because I grabbed the wrong thing.
Because it looks to me like you love this and want it to go very well.
Now you get 2 negatives. No, it's a negative ending.
Okay.
Something grows wrong.
Okay. Because we're in the lower level where the dragon's body is, and we're like hanging out next to the dragon's body, and then just like there's like a crash and some orcs fall down because they partied too hard and they like came through, and they're like they like dance their way back upstairs like sorry about that. We're like, okay, well we have to fix that.
And I fell over the dragon. That was our main centerpiece.
We could cover it up. I'm sure it's fine.
One of the ribs just comically snaps off and falls. Yeah.
We weren't really going for top-notch safety standards anyway.
No, actually, if they die faster, that's even better for us.
Yes, perfect.
We could just
cart them away.
Silverblade to sop up the blood, and we can use it for our rituals.
Perfect.
You just
I am
casually.
not made to mop up blood.
I
Again.
think you have been. I made you.
You made me, yes, but I don't think it. You know what? Yes, I'll mop up the blood.
Came with that
I mean-
attachment, right?
Oh, we can. Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Silver. Thank you, Silverblade. Appreciate it as we like walk out.
Yeah.
Can't sigh, but he makes a sighing sound. It's like.
He just has sound effects.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I made him just last week.
This is very good, very good. Thank you. This will go very well. I have a good feeling about this whole thing.
Everything's going so well.
Such a good negative ending.
And scene.
There is a thunder crack, and a heavy rain starts to pour onto the town. I don't know how I fit into this, but I don't think that I'm one of the party members because it does not make sense that I'm bounty hunting from within the party. So I'm going to lean into the idea of the Javert angle, and that you have been doing good deeds for evil reasons for too long. Maybe you've been adventuring and like under the guise of helping people, but then you just literally and figuratively bleed the town dry and move on to the next. And this is it for Achilles the Sleepless. And he arrives in the town on horseback as it's raining. I decided I'm gonna have one of the Puritan hats with the buckle on the front.
Oh gosh.
As why not?
Ooh.
And on my back is a blunderbuss with a big flared ended rifle. I'm going full Warhammer fantasy, actually. And I come riding into town, grizzled, obviously. And I jump down, tie up the horse. And with another thundercrack, I slam my gun down onto the counter of this, like the bar of this little pub. And there's just a long moment where I'm staring at the barkeep. And I made an entrance and almost knocked the door off its hinges, and the thunder and lightning is lighting me up in a terrifying manner. And I say, "Have ye had witch problems here?" Someone want to play the barkeep?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't. Go away.
We're good here. We like those witches.
Okay, so you're the barkeep?
Yeah, I'll respond better. You know, I believe that we have.
Well, you'd know. Has anyone come up missing?
Not that they've gone missing. It's more that there's new strangers in town.
Mm-hmm.
There was a dragon, and we sent them to them, like we do. That's what we do to new people. Maybe you should go check it out.
Did they ask for anything in return?
Of course they did. They're idiots. Amongst all the other adventurers that have come to this town, we just send them down to the Dragon Cave. And we promise them all the riches of this town, and they always believe it.
So the town doesn't know the Dragon's Head? Is that what's going on?
No, they don't know.
Okay. Well, I followed adventurers here, and adventurers they be not. Not in their cold, blackened hearts. They be witches. And I slam my fist down, and there's another lightning strike.
The barkeep gets down.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
real
level with
low,
you.
like leaning it really close.
And he says, "That's great. You want a drink? Or do you want to go find the dragon?"
Whiskey, then witches.
And
I start pulling out like all my witch hunting equipment, which spans every kind of monster. There's like stakes and
Is it rolled out like in
Yeah,
precision?
it rolls out, and there's like tweezers and toothpicks and
There's really little witches.
whatever you need.
Tiny
Whatever you need to kill
witches.
Frankensteins, I have those. Yeah, I've rolled it all out, and I'm doing an inventory.
One guy at the bar is like, "Hey, that's my dinner," and you've covered their meal up.
Bigger fish to fry, friend.
He just picks up one of the tools and like lifts up the
Just
curtain
starts
and starts
eating their mash with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a good juncture for good or bad ending for me.
Oh,
So
that's true.
Draken, I'll resolve. Draken and Jess, you can decide. I'll Kristin too. So keep in mind there are only 8 positive endings and 8 negative endings.
Yeah, so they all get used.
And I want it to be. I really like Achilles, and I really want him to be happy.
Do it.
Only
Do
good
it.
things.
Pull out a good
Yeah.
card. Slide it over that way.
Is that how you do it? Did I just do it right? I don't know.
I think you dealt it to yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
pull it.
Which is
So you should be able to pull
fine.
it from your hand now and put it out.
And just drop it over near my name in the top right.
Yeah.
There.
There you go. And then just, yeah. Perfect.
Maybe there's someone at the bar that's seen evidence of the witches, or I get some more details or something. If someone wants to, the rain and I just imagine someone stumbling in, saying like they killed the dragon or something like that.
No, it's full Quirrell from like Harry Potter. Like the door swing open. Witches in the dungeon. They've slain the dragon. Our poor dragon friend. He's dead. They killed him.
I have my whiskey and I turn really quickly and I push the guy who's sitting beside me's food onto his lap and I swing around.
Like, hey.
Yeah, and I say, "Witches! I knew it."
I just said that, buddy. There are witches in the dungeon. They killed her.
I grab my blunderbuss and just push past you into the night and into the rain.
Hey, that's really rude.
You can hear me yelling, "Witches!"
My fried fish.
Oh god, love.
That's my scene.
Perfect.
I'm trying to match your chaotic energy. So
definitely started very chaotically.
all right. So can we say that you and I, Drac, have had, like we've had run-ins? It's been a classic cat and mouse with you three for a while. Because I have to have given a scar to Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it was only a week ago that he was born, I mean.
But it could be that he's had different entities before. Like I keep making him because he keeps dying.
So,
oh no, so I'm bad. I'm just terrible at my job. I guess.
That's why you're scarred.
The heart and mind is the same, but the body has to be keeping rebuilt or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's up to Drac, obviously, but it could just be parts of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to just replace parts as it goes. And I don't think, like, it doesn't have to be, it's up to you, but it doesn't have to be that you're bad, because you said you're terrible because you keep dying. It could just be that we're horrible, we keep putting you on the line.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
To be honest, yeah, from that little short scene, I think that's probably more likely.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Like, literally, like, just push you in the way.
Your previous entities were horrible, but you're awesome.
There's a glitch and you're nice instead of
oh, dang.
I did something wrong.
So Drac, it's actually your turn. You go. So like I said, you can just start a scene like Jess and I did, or you can choose an outcome and then we'll set something up for you. But either way, it's your go.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll set a scene. I think let me get everyone's names again because I completely forgot. Spellweaver and Matilda, they said that they were gonna fix the roof, but they just made Silverblade fix the roof. So it's probably like sweeping up the rubble underneath. He's mumbling to himself like, automaton, probably most lethal around, and I'm janitor for these two. He's just muttering to himself under his breath. And I think maybe like he's probably a passed out orc, just drunk out of his, just completely drunk on the ground. He has this like sweep around him, lift his arm up to get like a throw up and everything. And this is part of him. Like I think a week ago, Spellweaver actually attached a broom, like he has a broom attachment. So he just like twists his arm off and then slots in a broom, and he's just using that. And I think he's inside the mouth of the dragon is probably like open, and he's probably inside there sweeping some stuff out, getting ready for the amusement park that he's definitely said was a bad idea, but his masters are very set on it. Can't do anything about it. And I think the orc on the ground wakes up, and then he just ends up becoming a thing where he just Silverblade just sits down and starts talking to the orc like, I don't feel appreciated in this job.
Who are you?
I'm Silverblade.
Rack.
Yeah.
And he reaches out a hand.
And he reaches out his hand and realizes a mop. He's like, oh, hold on. And he unscrews it and puts his raw hand on. Nice to meet you, Greg.
Greg has like, he's like ripped the sleeve off of his shirt and made it into a bandana. But the equivalent of tying your tie around your head.
Yeah.
After a wedding, at the end of a wedding. You got anything to drink? Like hair of the wyvern?
I should. He kind of like opens up his stomach and it's like just a mini fridge.
It's mostly blood.
Like, oh, hold on, just probably behind it, AB positive. And he reaches in and pulls out a drink and hands it over. Thank you for listening to me, by the way. I feel like you really listen.
Grak reaches out and like slaps you on the shoulder. I don't know if you are a super sturdy thing or a construction or whatever, but and he says, "Hey, you ever need help overthrowing leadership? We know what to do."
I am programmed not to accept that, but know that I'm not rejecting it.
About halfway through that sentence, Grak has passed out again.
Okay. Okay. I guess back to work. He just gets back to sweeping up. Ooh.
I want this to go good. I'm gonna slide a positive card to you. Oh, that's some. Wait, you're gonna see it. There. I want this to go good for Silverblade. What would it look like for this to go well?
Oh, I actually don't know. Maybe some more orcs come down, but these ones aren't as passed out drunk as Greg, and they help out. They help me out with sweeping and just clean up the place.
Yeah.
Oh, so like some guys come down. They're like, "Hey, we lost our butt. Oh, they're Greg. What are you doing? I'm sorry. Did he get in your way? I'm so sorry."
Yeah, he's a nice guy though. I really don't mind.
He's really great. It's just we orcs like to party real hard. So
no, yeah, I see that. Like point up at the hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, can we so sorry about that. That's I'm not gonna lie, that'll probably keep happening. But since we're here, maybe we can help like a little bit. Like
I would actually yes, please. I'd actually really appreciate that.
Okay, cool. And they all like take off their shirts and start using them to clean.
I have okay, yeah, keep going, I guess. And and he gets back to work. And just like to say that, I was like, by the way, apparently you guys are good at overthrowing authority. And just like kind of end the scene there.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good note to end it on.
Love it.
I like it.
I'll get Silverblade the Scarred onto my side, and we'll rule forever.
So for this scene, I see I'm speaking with both Matilda and Silverblade, and I'm pointing out to Silverblade. Okay, you see that there is a gigantic hole in the ceiling. That right there is an excellent death trap. It won't be called that. That's not the name of this ride. No, no, no. That will be the Happy Fun slide, and it will go down into a ball pit.
You
Which
did
will act-
air
will-
quotes with the ball pit. I'm
Yes,
assuming
because it's
not
going to
crab.
actually be the dragon's mouth that's like this, and it's full of teeth. And we can put balls in it to make it look like a ball pit.
Okay.
So we can have
Yes.
all of the orcs that party, and they get passed out, they slide down into this slide and into the mouth of the dragon. And they die. And then Matilda, we could be doused with their blood.
Yes. And then we juice them.
I believe I've said this multiple times before, and I probably will keep saying it. I don't think this is a good idea.
We've already defeated the dragon. What else? What else could there be? We're undefeatable.
Yeah. That's right. If the dragon couldn't, this whole village sent us here, so many adventurers before us couldn't, and look, no more dragon. We did that. That's
It's true.
You know,
In
the
fact,
two of us and also you.
Positive. I chose a positive ending for spell over asparagus.
I do believe, Silverblade, that while you do have that mop attachment, that's quite excellent. I like that. It was very clever of me, wasn't it, Matilda? I do think that perhaps you need an attachment on top of your head, of maybe a dragon tooth, so you could go into the ball pit, and they could fall on your head, and they die. And then all the blood gets into you, and it goes into your compartments in your
That's true.
stomach area.
You are ideal for blood collection.
And
Yes,
you walk.
I know.
And then I'm able to crawl inside of you and take my blood bath.
How big am I? I guess I'm huge.
Or asparagus is very small. I don't.
Yeah.
Are the both of you shriveled up little peanut grannies? Is that...
I'm gonna say I'm only 3 feet tall.
Oh boy.
I like it.
Again, he shouldn't be able to sigh. He doesn't need to breathe, but he absolutely just sighs like, okay.
This edition is quite sad, isn't he, Matilda?
Well, it's, maybe he just hasn't gotten to kill enough yet. When we get more orc blood in you, you'll feel better.
You
Well-
don't have enough blood in you yet. That's the
And it
problem.
doesn't even need to be orc blood. It can be children blood, it could be villagers, it could be any number of things.
Humans.
I
Any.
don't have a say in this, do I?
It sounds like you'd like to say something.
Can it at least not be on my head?
Oh, what do you think? Where should it go? On your shoulders? 2 of them?
Ooh,
You know what?
2. Matching.
Sure.
Good luck.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah, sure.
Both hands.
I'll do that.
Well, I need at least one hand for sweeping and mopping. So maybe.
What if one of them is a giant needle? And you can just go around the amusement park stopping people.
Yes. How good are you at hiding in plain sight and then just jabbing people?
I am a large automaton. I don't know from. Yes, I'm amazing at it.
Well, it's your choice, really. Do you want the hand needle or the shoulder spikes? What are you feeling?
It's a good look either way. Or
Yes.
there's always the head tooth.
I'll go to the hand needle. Please.
I mean, don't say we don't give you options.
We gave you a choice.
Yes.
And I need a bath badly. And so does Matilda. She's old.
Yes, I'm so old.
Whenever we mention that you're old, your voice just gets
So old.
I could feel it in my soul, which is not even here. It's gone.
Yes, put it elsewhere for safekeeping,
It might also be in your stomach.
Yes, I think it's behind the. I think it's behind the whiskey, actually. Yes.
I hope you've not been nipping at it. But if you have, whatever.
It'll probably just cycle back in, honestly.
So I will get you that hand needle, and we will get
Yes.
this park going.
And he just like
Yes.
unscrews his hand and just. I guess where's the operating table again?
You know, it has been a time that we haven't been to this village, so we're gonna have to do some advertisements about this.
Mm-hmm. Sort of
You
promotion.
programmed me with the sign spinner. I think I could.
Are you wearing like a
got, like-
dragon costume?
Yeah.
or something?
Oh, a big plushy dragon outfit.
The sign could be stabbed in your needle hand, and you just twirl it.
Just twirling. Completely monotone, completely straight face, just like spinning around, thrown up in the air.
Amazing.
So we have a death pit now. Yay. And a
yeah.
killer. Yay.
And the killer, yeah.
It's the fun ball slide.
That's what we'll call it and advertise it as.
Yes, absolutely. Lots of fun with many exclamation points we'll put on the sign to really show that it's fun.
And I hear that colors are very, very attractive to children.
Colors,
So we could have
really?
red, blue. That's good.
Oh, wow.
Blood.
Children these days.
And the oil from Silverblade.
I like it.
And just under his breath, like, these flashbacks, I don't understand them.
I love it.
I guess that's end scene. That felt
Okay.
good.
It's like the Return of the King. I think that scene had like 10 endings.
And then come back.
Yeah. Fade back in.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, Jess, your second scene.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll take another negative ending. Someone wanna give me a fun start to a scene where I get to have a nice, fun negative?
Anyone have any ideas?
I mean, I haven't had any blood in a while. That kind of sucks.
We could be advertising in the town, and then Achilles is like, witches.
Oh yeah, we can go accidentally show ourselves to the person who's hunting. Like, in actuality, he was like not properly on the like we kept avoiding him.
Yeah, we don't even know we're hunted.
Yeah, until we go to do PR, until we go to do. Oh, advertising. Yes. Oh. Come along now, Silverblade, Spellweaver. Come on, let's go to the
Do I have to
town.
come out in this costume?
Yes, you look so. I'm reaching up because you're so big. I'm reaching up and like refastening the like bits of dragon we've attached to you.
Oh no, it's actual bits of
Wait. You did quite a good job of skinning the dragon.
Yes. And I mean, I think proportionally it made sense that we only took the last 2 vertebrae of the tail to like be approximately the right size.
And you know what? That blood trail leads us right to the amusement park.
It's advertising.
Well done, Silverblade. You really thought this through.
Yes.
There is a thunderclap because it's raining still, and you hear echoing a voice you've heard before. Witches!
Oh no.
I will bring you in.
You're cutting out. Be careful.
Oh, sorry.
I think you might have been doing this into your mic.
Yeah.
It sounded like thunder.
I don't think I've heard that voice before.
I
don't recall.
Can I take this needle attachment off and get my sword attachment, please? We're gonna need it.
Why?
I mean, if you were gonna sword anything, you could also needle it.
As Achilles is in his own movie, there's another thunderbolt, and silhouetted he's standing in the rain like 20 feet ahead of you with the rifle.
I like the idea that it's an exact split. So like on our hub, it's like it's really nice and sunny, and then on Achilles' hub,
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. The cloud follows him.
Yeah. He's in a really serious Dracula remake, and you're in like the Abbott and Costello Kill a Dragon or something. Yeah.
Okay, Silverblade, compromise. You keep the needle. We'll replace the mop, which seems slightly less useful in this situation, with your favorite silver blade.
Yes, please, please.
That way you can do
Don't
a little
embarrass me
pokey, a little
in front
stab.
of my enemy.
No, no. Oh, no one's
Don't
looking.
embarrass
I
me in front
lick
of my
something and I clean your face.
I open
Matilda,
your
please.
fridge and I get a drink.
You got a little
Matilda,
smudge. Hang
please, my nemesis is watching. Don't embarrass me.
on. Okay.
Does he
Don't
need
worry.
a drink? Why is he your enemy?
No. Do you see the scar? And this is like a massive, it's not really a scar. I guess just like a scratch along his iron face. He did this to me, okay?
Oh, I thought I did that.
No.
Oh,
It was him.
Oh.
That's not
Turns
nice.
please, can you hold on, please? I'm
No.
just talking to.
You should definitely go beat that fellow up. Don't let people bully you.
That's not nice at all.
No, you take that silver blade and that needle and you jab him good.
And I'll fix your
Remember-
face later.
That you chose a bad ending for this. Tilda,
I
so-
know, but I love it so much. I mean, it's not a bad thing that's happening to Silverblade. It's a bad thing that's happening to me. So
Yeah.
I think this could go good for Silverblade, just not me.
Yes, I'm gonna walk up to Achilles with my I turn around, look at Spellweaver and Matilda, I'm doing it, guys. And I
Good,
turn
you
over
did.
to Achilles,
You look
please help me.
wonderful.
I don't want to be with these people. Please help me out. I'm begging you.
Is that how the fight normally goes?
Well, no one can hear that but me.
No.
Yeah, we can't hear it. So oh, maybe they're whispering to set rules of engagement.
Maybe he's making fun of him. Taunting him.
Okay, good. Yes,
Pretend I said
Silverblade, you
something
tell
really insulting
him.
to you.
You're so smart.
Achilles' face is inscrutable, but it definitely shifts when you say that to a bit confused.
Listen, I know before to protect these people, but I can't take it anymore.
I have to tell ye that this is a strange turn. Okay.
I don't think they're taunting anymore.
Hmm.
They're just
You-
taunting.
you-
So I yell, "Damn you, metal man!" And then I lean back in.
Okay.
I say, "I'll take you captive."
Okay, cool. Just if you press under here, it powers me down. Just
And I swing the butt of the musket or whatever, and just slam it into the button.
and it's
Oh,
go.
They
Oh.
found his only weak spot, the button.
Oh, I
And
didn't
then
hide that too well, did I?
We should have.
I'll sling him over my shoulder.
Hidden that better. Maybe in the future, put it under something.
It's
In
like
the
it's
fridge.
a massive red button.
Oh, in the fridge. Next reboot.
Right next to my soul.
I'll sling him over my shoulder.
Yes, no
And
one will
I'll
ever think to
say-
look there.
Mm.
If he has a soul to save. Sorry,
It's mine.
is Silverblade he, him, they,
him, yeah.
he, him? Okay. If he has a soul to save, then I'll do it, which
That's my-
and then I
But that's
point
my
and I
soul.
say, and then I point and I say, "You're next, Matilda the Old."
She used to
Thunderstrike.
be the young. She used to be.
Yeah, we all used to be the young. And then Thunderstrike and Drac and I are gone.
I think the actual bad ending here for Matilda is just the existential crisis you just.
Well, I was thinking it was losing Drac, but or
No.
losing Silverblade, but
I mean,
you
feel
don't
like...
really care about him. Yeah.
No, I do. I cleaned his little robot face. I like him.
The first
it more
the
like-
first thing you said when he got captured was, "Oh, we'll just fix it in the next one. We'll just."
The next edition.
Was it more that your youth was brought up, perhaps, and that
How-
reminded you?
How? I don't look. I turned to my sister I don't look that old.
Oh, you're dead old. You're on death's door.
That's just because I haven't had any children recently. As soon as we, juice some children, I'll be much better.
But how are we going to
Juice some
juice them?
children.
How are we going
I
to
can't
juice
do
them without Silverblade? We were supposed to bathe in his tummy.
That is a problem. Maybe we can reconfigure the ball pit to also be a bath.
True. But look,
It
there's
is
some
a bandage
villagers over
only.
there. We need to get this going right now.
Okay, children! start advertising our theme park.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is just hocus pocus but better.
Oh god.
Are you the baddies?
It's us.
Did your scene end?
And that's it. That's definitely
Okay.
that's how it ends, with us trying to coax some children because we're
Over
looking very
here.
old.
I guess he would have dropped the dragon skin, so I've like tried to heft it on.
I take the tail and I throw it around my shoulders like a boa. Like
Bloody
The-
boa.
The 3-foot witches are trying to be like, kids, over
Yeah.
here.
we have
How
a
bored
really
are the
fun
kids?
play place for you.
You see like a kid like, Mom, look at those old ladies, and the mom's like, don't look at them, please.
All right. I guess my scene will take place right after that, obviously. And in my part of the town, my moody Van Helsing part of the town is it's still raining, and I slump a silver blade up against the wall of some kind of shack, and I press the button, and then like slap him across the face to wake him up, even though that's not really how it would work.
Yeah, he just wakes up and goes, Dish.
Yeah, thunder strike.
You didn't need to do that.
I wish I didn't. I wish I hadn't done it.
Yeah.
And then I immediately pull the musket and I say, "What trickery is this, metal man?"
No trickery here, I promise.
Is there a bomb in ye? A witch bomb of some kind?
I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm usually not powered when they add things to me. But I can promise you that I'm not going to detonate if I do have one.
Open up your various cupboards.
Okay, you're like, there's just unnecessary cupboards and compartments everywhere. Like his face kind of opens up. There's probably like, he's got his stomach, his like thigh everywhere, and just opens it all up. Just like, I don't know, blood, whiskey, different. Just it's basically alcohol and blood, basically.
It's some dice.
Do the witches ever use any other part of the newt, or is it always just the eyes? Why is it? Is that 8 jars of newt eyes?
Actually, no, they don't. They always throw it away, which is, I'm also the trash can, and then it just opens up and it's like a trash can. Wait, you just see all the other parts of the newt. Yeah.
There's one thing I hate more than, which is it's the wasting of food.
Do you want it?
No, it's gross now.
It doesn't keep well.
What's their plan, Metal Man? I've been chasing you over hill and under dale for as long as I can remember. It's all I can remember now, Metal Man.
I'm gonna give you a positive for this.
I'm feeling positive.
They are and I like point at my needle hand. They're trying to, you probably saw, they're trying to make a amusement park out of the town's dragon to coax in mainly kids, but I think just family members in general to kill them. I'm meant to be the janitor / executioner. It's not really what I was hoping to be.
Have you got hopes and dreams, Metal Man?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
I just want to be a pianist. I really enjoy playing the piano.
Achilles' hard face cracks for just a moment.
I remember walking into a tavern one day, and granted, it was to coax some drunk people into me.
Into a murderous trap, yeah.
Yeah, but while I was there, I was playing the piano, and it was beautiful, and I wanted to be able to make something beautiful.
Well, as an official witch hunter, I absolve you of all your sins. And then I draw the cross across him. So now the blood is no longer on your gears.
Does that mean I can drop all of this blood and kind of like opens there's vials of blood inside of him?
It would be appreciated.
Oh, okay. And it's like,
Wait,
Just
human blood or animal blood?
yes.
Fine. Toss it all.
Yeah, and just like tosses it all out. Just say like, just end up being like just over and over again. Like, is there still more inside of him? Like, just hold on. No, there's still more. Like reaches way
It's
too
like-
far in.
Getting all over my boots and stuff. And like looking down is like, this is gross.
And Achilles'
No other word for
hatred
it.
of witches is contending with his hatred of waste.
Well, now you're double evil in his mind.
We're not throwing out the blood. We were keeping it.
It's the newt. It's the non-eye parts of the newt that have upset him the most. Those were good. That was good eating. So
Newt on toast. Haven't you heard of it?
so this is, if you see my good ending, as I've turned Silverblade, and now we're gonna take down the witches. The end. I reach out a hand after Silverblade is emptied out a copious amount of blood from his innards, and I pull him up to his feet. And I'll say, "You'll tickle those ivories yet, my boy." But
I'll
there's
pretend I know what that means.
piano. It's the piano. It's playing the piano.
Ah, okay. I'm still really new to the whole. I really want to play the piano, but I haven't actually gone to lessons. I don't know the lingo between piano.
It's about personality. It's fine. And I slap you on the shoulder. And I say, but yet there is dark work yet to do, metal man. Lightning and scene.
How do you do that?
Well, dramatic timing, and I've got it.
Amazing.
And scene.
Love it. So good.
All right, over to Drac.
Ooh.
So I will say, just as a note, you can think of this like a movie. So you can jump around in time. You can do flashbacks. You can do flash forwards if you want. So just don't feel like you're stuck with chronological time. Even if you just want to role play that first time you saw a piano or something.
I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Oh, that's so much fun!
Yeah, I think it's gonna flash back to a we're probably outside of some other village that we probably by now bled dry, but at this point we've only been here for like maybe a week or two, and I think Matilda and Asparagus, I can't go over it. Matilda and Asparagus are probably like giving me the lowdown of the plan to like coax some drunk people from the tavern in. They probably, I think Spellweaver probably added like, what's it called? You know that I think it's a torture device. So it's like a coffin where you open it up and there's spikes in it.
Maiden? Iron Maiden?
The Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, yes. I think I've recently just gotten an Iron Maiden upgrade, and they'd given me the plan to lure some drunk people into my Iron Maiden body, I guess, just outside the inn. Oh, what am I supposed to do again? I'm meant to promise free drinks and then
Free drinks, a good time, good conversation, and a ride in your tummy.
Okay.
You've been able to do this before. You could do it again. The last time you did this, you did it quite well. We had so many children that day.
I know. I am good at what I do. Doesn't mean I enjoy it.
That's okay.
Why did he program that into me?
It adds a little bit of flavor, I suppose. Conversation. Matilda's very agreeable. It gets quite boring. But don't tell her that.
I promise.
And I imagine in this form, Matilda is like even more ancient.
Yeah, I'm actually older.
A little walker.
What's happening?
I think you've forgotten your ear horn. Hold on. I can like pull out the little ear horns again.
I like reach up and I like pat you and I'm like, thank you, dear boy. What's your name again?
Silverblade.
Yeah.
I mentioned this a couple of minutes ago. I'll get you your blood.
It is your turn, Matilda. I do tend to take it for myself because I'm so young.
Yes, I want to be young next. It's my turn.
Martha, it's my turn with the children's blood.
It's my turn.
Matilda, I'll make sure to take out all the spikes out of Silver Blade once you have your bath this time. I promise. Really.
Yes. I mean, some of them in there are not too bad. You know, sometimes they hit you in just the right spot and it's quite nice. But I would like to keep more of the blood in than out.
Of course. Silverblade, you're going to do wonderful. Remember, interesting conversation. Pick something out of the crowd that you like. It's shiny, it's bright, it's noisy. You just talk to all the other drunks. They'll want to talk about it as well. I think that's how conversation works.
My understanding of conversation is as good as yours because you programmed it into me.
Which means it's excellent. Now get in there! And then give him a shout.
just kind of stumbles into the tavern. And
we're watching at the window. Just
turn around like, oh, okay. And I think the tavern is probably like, I think it's like a peak time. You've got like the classic adventurers everywhere. Got like the guy that's probably gonna give some adventurer in the corner, like some shady guy's gonna give an adventurer
every corner has like a wizard.
Airborne.
Yeah.
Like a hunched over wizard that's like
or a strider rather.
Yeah.
Strider, yeah.
Like we're very much the side characters in some adventures campaign right now. And
no one wants this side quest.
Yeah. And we Silverblade walks in and I think he's kind of overwhelmed at first.
I open the door really fast and I say, over there, that one, over there. And then close it.
Hey, I got it. And then, and in the middle of, like, probably further back on a stage, there's someone playing the piano.
Drek, can I pitch something hilarious since you're a construct? Can it be a player piano on the stage that you see?
Yeah.
So it isn't just that you want to play the piano, it's like you want to become
that.
You want to become a player piano. Okay.
I've been imagining that the whole time.
Right.
So like, yeah, I walk in like getting ready for to do my gory job, and then when I walk in, like everything just goes quiet, and all I hear is the piano. Like the world just goes empty.
It's like that zoom in spotlight moment.
Spotlight, yeah.
Like I gasp even though I don't need to breathe, and my eyes like twinkle, and I just stand there staring at the player piano for like a good. It's probably like a few seconds, but to me it's like an eternity. And I realize like I want to be there. And I just say that out loud. Probably someone's incredibly drunk just turns around like, want to be what? Oh, nothing. Lovely weather we're having, right? I was like gonna sit down beside the drunk person.
Open the door. Just put him in your tummy. Just put him in there. And then close the door back and go back outside.
And remember, and I open it up again. And remember to shut the door real tight this time. They don't want to escape.
The drunk person is like, what do they mean, escape?
Don't mind them. On a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk are you?
Oh, I can't count past 3.
So it's past since 3. Okay, that's good enough.
Bigger than 3.
I want to take his drink and I just throw it and then let it smash on the other side of the bar. And the moment everyone else's attention's on that, I just like shove it into me.
Oh, it's quite in here.
Yeah, he's getting positive.
Yeah. You captured like Cockney Homer Simpson. I don't really know. Alright, that was an adorable little Drac scene. Silverblade streets. I'm reading names on our Zoom here.
To be fair, my name is also very Dragonslayer.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
It was adorable as for you and your character.
It was impressive that you found that bar piano music so fast.
Just
really
typed
good.
piano in.
Oh, did you? Well, there you go.
Kevin McLeod, thank you again.
Thank you, Kevin.
For your
I don't
free
know
tunes.
Kevin personally, but
Thanks,
does
Kev.
make a lot of... Thanks, Kev. We love your free tunes.
We know you're watching.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that. I'm glad you yes-anded the player piano because I've been sitting here thinking about it the whole.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, Spellweaver Asparagus, do you want to take us out on for our our first act as the last scene of the first act?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try. We're gonna be in the we're trying to lure the people into the amusement park, but we hadn't realized that they have to go through the upper levels of the dungeon first to get down. So I see that like we've started bringing some more people in, and we're trying to negotiate with the orcs to let us through. So I'm talking to an orc and I'm saying, well, of course you could go to the amusement park as well. It's full of fun rides. In fact, there's one that goes straight from your level all the way down into our level, and it's a very scary ride. Really.
Yes. But fun, scary.
Right. It almost feels like you're going to die. Scary.
Yes.
Don't
Like
know
it, but not exactly.
Are you allowed to bring drinks?
Oh yes.
Yes. In fact, you might want to put some drinks onto the slide, because then you'll go faster.
Yes. You can continue the party down there in all the fun rides.
I'm not going to question the fact that you sound like you're going to say something else there. I'm going to assume you're just a slip.
I
Yeah,
also
sure.
am drinking drinks.
Bro,
Look how old she is. She needs to drink everything.
Yes.
he gets out like
Hydration
a
is important.
keg. He gets like a massive keg. Like, you want a drink? Keg stand? If you do a keg stand, we'll agree.
I like lean into, what's a keg stand?
I don't know, but I think we have to do this.
Okay. Yes, we will do that if you come for our fun rides.
Sounds good to me.
Bunch of orcs heave this tiny old lady up to do a keg stand.
There's nothing but like crack, 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 crack as they're lifting her up.
Oh, my back. This is actually very good. Thank you.
Spellweaver Asparagus is getting their first negative ending.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Matilda's over the keg, drinking heartily, and the orcs are cheering her on, and there's we had thought we had lured some children and other humans in, but they've just kind of trailed off, and we're talking to the orcs, and the orcs are so partying. They're cheering her on. The one that's holding her, she's so little.
Oh no.
They just like toss her down the ride.
Am I dead? Did I die?
And Asparagus, it just calls out, "Oh, Matilda, no, it's not your time. I'm supposed to be the one that kills you." And I throw some magic, like a heavy mage hand, and I try to clasp you before you fall into the ball pit, and gently make you go down ever so lightly. And I'm depleted of my magic. That took a lot from me, and so I'm now as old as background.
And maybe you were trying to lure orcs into the ride, right?
Yeah.
So maybe one orc looks over at the other orc and says, "Well, that doesn't look any fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have any danger to it. They just floated to the bottom."
Yeah, that was really boring.
Yeah.
No, it's really fun, really.
Nah.
I think we'll just put pots on our head and run at each other real fast.
Oh, pot run?
Hot run.
It's like a thing that they've definitely done it before.
Yeah.
They're like,
And I see that they're doing that, and I'm actually just going to try to do my own keg stand just to have it.
Oh, no.
Amazing. I love
Well,
it.
it's less a bang and more of a fizzle for our second act, but first act ending. But I like it.
I
like
love it. Listen, I did not know this is where we were going with this, but I love it so much.
Me neither.
As long as the old witch goes, oh, no,
Oh, how do I do a keg stand?
my sciatica.
Oh dear. Yeah. It's perfect.
Gets it.
All right. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get up, do a stretch, hydrate, all those things. Y'all should do the same. Thank you so much, everyone who's hanging out. I hope you're having as many laughs as we are, because this has been pretty funny. I don't know. I think this has all been hilarious. But we'll be back in just a few minutes for the second round of our game. Thanks so much for being here. Stay awesome, heart your faces. See you soon. Bye.
There it is.
Haha, we're back, and so is the tune. So are the tunes.
The song ended the loop like like right as we were gonna go back live. So. Again, thank you, Incompetech.
Heavy.
Done it again.
Heavy, our man.
Heavy.
Good old heavy boy.
Kevy does it
Heavy.
every time.
Heavy.
Thanks so much, Kevy. Okay. Hi, everyone. We're back from break. How y'all doing? I hope-
Hashtag thanks so much, Kevy.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip
Heart Heavy
this.
forever.
I'm gonna send this to the creator of all this wonderful music. Thank you for all this wonderful music. It's really handy. So good to have in Roll20. And hey, Roll20 is great. Check them out too, y'all. All the Fiasco games are actually available in the Roll20 marketplace. Da-da-da-da.
All set up for you, easy to do.
Yeah. So on that note, I'm gonna put all the commands in the chat. Go check all this stuff. Go check out Roll20. Go check out Fiasco RPG, I think is the command. Boom. Look at that. Boom. I know my commands. Hi everyone, how you doing? We're back. So this is gonna be the second half of our Fiasco game. We are going to do the tilt, which kind of determines how and what stuff is gonna go wrong.
Well, more
Oh,
wrong.
so right.
Yeah. So everyone can flip over the cards that they got, the positive and negative cards. So if you right click on them and just click flip, it'll flip it over. And I think everyone but Spellweaver Asparagus has the same color of cards. So if you've got two cards of the same color, just add the numbers in the top right corners together for your total. And for Spellweaver Asparagus, you're going to take the higher color and subtract the lower color from it. So in your case, you've got
The two.
blue
Plus
4
two.
and a red 2, so you've got a blue 2. Okay, Matilda, you've got a red 7,
Yeah.
and
Vicious.
then Achilles and Silverblade are tied with 5s.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna let Drac choose. So basically, the highest red result and the highest blue result are gonna choose our tilts from what's written on these cards. The highest red will choose from the red cards, and the highest blue will choose from the blues.
Okay.
From all of them, not just the ones you were dealt. So if you want to put them closer to the middle, you want to keep them close to yourself so we don't forget who gets what. But
Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting.
so Drac, you get to choose one of the blue ones.
So including mine or including?
Yep, any one of the blue ones.
Okay.
Any of the blue
Ooh.
ones. Anything you like.
Ooh,
Also,
okay.
for anyone using Roll20, when you're playing a game like this with cards, when you click it and then you hit Z, because Canada, on your, it zooms in. I was
But-
actually,
Oh.
I was,
Oh damn.
yeah, I was actually in
Oh,
Roll
thank
20.
goodness.
I was in Roll 20. Our good friend of the channel, Gabe James Games, is now doing a presentation on Roll 20 about GMing every Friday. It's very cool. And anyways, the chat just gone on about all their favorite Roll 20 like tricks, and so many people were like, "Dang!" Like so many people were sharing things and just being like, "Dang, I didn't know you could do that." Like, yeah, there are so many tricks. Zoom is my personal favorite.
I think the bleed tilt I'm gonna go with.
Uh-huh.
A tiny mistake leads to ruin. This
Ooh.
one.
All right.
I'm torn because there's a frantic chase, which is fun because we could like literally just play the yakety sax like and like all chase around our Dragon amusement park, or I really like this one, which is cold-blooded score settling.
Yeah.
Cause
I like
it
it.
just
Those are two sides of the coin. The yakety sax is the two witches, and the cold-blooded score settling is me.
yeah, it's you. But I also like it because literally within the name, I'm almost like, did you make all our blood go cold? Did you ruin our blood? Is that
We can't bathe in cold blood.
We can't. This is why we keep it at.
You can't pre-pun it the tilt like this. You can't pre-pun the tilt. All right.
But
now
it's
Yes, we
in
can.
there though.
Yeah,
It's
but now
so
we can't do that
good.
particular joke. We can't do that joke because you pre-punned it.
It's true. We can't actually do anymore. Yeah.
Hidden fiasco rule.
It's actually if you like zoom in onto that card. Actually, if you zoom
Yeah,
in.
it's written in really small print. We can do it. It's fine.
No, forget it. So are people feeling more? I don't know. I feel like the chase is more silly to me.
I want to pick the chase and the cold-blooded score settling because it just. I'm imagining me stalking through the rain and you being like.
Yeah.
Then there's me just like. Nah.
It's like we go through a door and end up they're chasing us, and then
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the three heads, the witches,
Storm
the
cloud.
witches and
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. And it's like one of those Scooby-Doo scenes with like all the doorways and stuff. But hey Kevin, hey Kevy, what music do you have for us to replace yakety sax? Because we need to do. I'm kidding.
I don't think he's gonna answer.
Kevy, come on.
Come on, Kev. Gosh. I want to
Gosh.
answer my messages.
Gosh. Frantic Chase? Is that what people
I'm
are?
here for it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Frantic Chase. We'll do Frantic Chase then.
Okay,
That's our
I
main
do
one.
have an option. It's more banjo-y. But
I
You
think
bounce?
banjo works.
Okay. Sure, at the right moment. Save it. Save it. Save it.
Sure.
Save it for the right scene.
So that's it. We don't choose anything else.
that's right, we only picked the two.
Oh, okay, cool.
So our two tilts are a frantic chase and a tiny mistake leads to. Am I keeping the piano music going?
You can turn it off.
You guys.
I like it.
I think it could be turned off. Maybe. I don't know.
You can turn it off now. Yeah, it's outside of the mood.
All right.
As of right now.
So now we're into Act 2. Goes exactly the same as Act 1, except worse. And we start with Jess.
Right. So I just got sent down a murder tube. But my sister saved me at the last second. We've all seen Hocus Pocus, right?
Spoilers.
A long
Movie's
time
30
ago.
years old, isn't it? Like, it'll be fine.
No, I was just gonna say I want to do the thing that they do all the time, but it actually doesn't make sense because I'm the old frail one. But they literally just are like, sister, like all the time. They just screech it, and it just makes me want to do that. So I saved at the last second.
You
And
also did a
then-
keg stand, so you're also probably on the at least tipsy.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I'd like drunkenly climb out of the ball pit and like roll it, like have to like fully fall out. Be like, sister, sister.
Matilda.
Why do you sound so old?
I used my last bit of magic on you to save your scrappy old soul.
Well, good.
We need Silverblade. I need a bath.
Where did Silverblade go?
I think you made friends.
Oh, that grumpy fellow took him away. That always cloudy sad boy.
He's going to get all rusted.
Oh no.
Doesn't do well in the ring, Silverblade.
No, and goodness, he already has that scratch on his face. Poor dear metal boy.
He doesn't even know that he's not even silver.
Oh no.
He's rusty. He's
Oh,
Rusty
no.
Blade.
Oh, our poor sweet rusty boy.
One of his last entities didn't like to be called Rusty Blade. So now he's called Silverblade, and all of a sudden he's a hero?
Yes, well, you know the youngings. They want to run around saving the day.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
it anymore. You're the younger one now.
Oh, yes. Preening. Oh.
Your neck jowls just like,
Yeah.
just trying to press it
I
back
like-
in.
Yeah, squish them all up like, yes, I am so young now, aren't I?
You're younger than me. I couldn't even do a keg stand.
Not even, dear. We must get you some more blood.
The orcs are doing pot banging.
Oh no, it's very annoying when they do that.
It's so loud, I'm getting a migraine.
Oh no, oh no. Oh, that's terrible. They would do so much better if they just came down here and took a little tumble, and then we could have a nice bath.
You might have to try to convince them, but I clearly can't do anything. I just keep sipping from this keg, and I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing anymore.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna like come over and try and take the like you have like the hose,
Yeah.
the like beer
Just
hose
sipping
thing.
from it,
Just
sitting down.
Okay. No more of that now. No more of nothing. But you need
But
your body. Your body is a temple suited only for the best blood. No
Well,
more of this.
But it makes me feel young again.
But you're very, very old, so that's not
Matilda, we gave you a positive ending.
okay.
That was unexpected.
Okay, yeah, I didn't expect to get a good ending. What do I do with that?
Maybe the orcs see that there's two
Maybe.
old ladies
Maybe there's
that are crying.
2 orcs with pots on their head that can't see where they're going.
And fall into our blast so we have at least something.
Alright,
To keep us-
where are you? I ran.
Follow the sound of my voice. Follow
Okay,
the sound
say-
of my voice.
Okay,
And
keep
then
saying it.
charge me.
Okay, I think I know where you are. Okay, run on 3. Okay,
Wait, which one? It's 3, right?
yeah, 3. The
One.
one that's smaller than the one that's bigger than. You know, the one
Yeah,
that's smaller
yeah,
than the
yeah,
one that's
yeah,
bigger
yeah.
than 3. Okay, 1.
The 2 backward C's on top of each other. I know that.
Yeah, exactly. 1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
Ba-da-da.
I think they do meet, but like, they meet
They
right
meet-
above the pit, so they hit and
Yeah.
they just fall.
Yeah.
back.
So they
Maybe
go
in the
like
pit.
the heat and then like head
Our
down.
feet go like,
Yeah.
and then fall down in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cartoony thing where your feet just spin in midair for a
Yeah.
second and then you fall. And there's a moment of fun because you get to go down like there's a bit of a slide and there's a
Yeah.
ball pit, but then there's also spikes and possibly a blender.
This is awesome.
Ah.
And you see the balls, and they're so nice, and they're not like they're all rock colored because they're actually rocks.
And we're ground up as we go.
Yeah.
You're emulsified.
Like a gizzard.
And then I take my sister over, like I put your arm in my arm, and I'm like, oh, bring over the straw. We've got some fresh ones. Come.
It's been so long. I hope it's as good as the last ones.
I know. Here you go. Drink up, dear. Don't hold back now. You need your.
It was a little chunky. It needs the boba straw.
A chunky orc blood.
It's just
Right.
just the full-on orc chunks.
Yeah.
And then we get revigorated and like we help each other do keg stands with the blood.
Yeah.
With the blood.
Now you're really swole. We're
Amazing.
3.5 feet tall.
We're young and buff.
Really quickly, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome on in. If y'all are here from Board Game House, welcome. We are playing Fiasco, which is just, if you have not played it before, is just a hilarious chaos engine. We are playing the Dragonslayers setting. It's a ton of fun. We are a mix of. I feel like the original setting is supposed to be adventurers, but we're just a mess.
Yeah.
We're
Angry
hocus adventurers.
Yeah.
As soon as you were liking doing dark rituals, it wasn't gonna be to like thrilling heroics anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we've created a fun amusement park out of a former dungeon/dragon's lair, and our good magical automaton friend is working on gaining their independence. And then we have the sad witch hunter who, I mean, has a friend. The real adventure was the friends you made along the way and the pianos you possibly learned.
I would like to say that I think Drax Silverblade is the sad boy of.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I am the scenery chewing villain that would be played by Christopher Lee or something like that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome.
I think we're on to Kristin's turn, or no, we're on to my turn.
It's your turn.
Yes.
My
Yeah.
turn.
Tell us.
I want you to do some work. I'm going to pick a bad ending for Old Achilles. So just for head count, we have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positive cards, and 1, 2, 3, only 3 negative cards. So there's only 2 more positive results left. But I'm going to take a negative result
really
for
well.
Achilles. And
Okay.
so, what is a bad thing that happens to Achilles? Or what set up a scene that starts bad?
I kind of like the idea that the soul that I've been keeping into Silverblade, when he was dumping out all the contents of his stomach, it went out with the trash, and perhaps it's
Is that the tiny
invaded you.
mistake?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe invaded you. Maybe you. So you are starting. It starts to maybe whisper to you and try to get you on the witch's side or something like that.
All right, I think I can do this. We're back in the pub. And I have a map. I have a map rolled out for Silverblade, and I say, "This is the map of the old mines that dragon made a home.
Yeah.
I discovered it in some crumbly library that was very dramatic and off screen. And so what we're going to do is, and then I sit up ramrod straight and just go.
What?
Sorry. Is that me?
Yes.
All the rain. I'm coming down with a cold, obviously. So I hand a little wax crayon thing. I hand a little piece of charcoal to Silverblade, and I say, "Make this. I'll update this map with any details that you can remember."
Oh.
Is there a child here? They should. It's really late for them to be here.
I think that. Achilles, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you're malfunctioning. Is that a thing you fleshbags do?
I would appreciate not being called a flesh bag.
A blood sack?
And you hear in your ear, Achilles, like, yes, the blood sacks. We need them. We need them to stay younger and beautiful.
Of course, there's nothing wrong with blood sacks. That's not something I would say. The map, Silverblade.
Yeah,
We have to
yes,
plan our attack.
sure. Yes, actually, I actually have a crayon attachment. Actually, hold on. I just like unscrew that and screws back on. There's a
Use
massive
the red
crayon.
one. Red like blood.
You
I
sounding
really
a lot
need
like-
to get less moody weather following me around.
Yeah, I don't know how we're indoors and it's still raining.
I know.
Anyway, he starts drawing like
It's ruined every book I've ever read.
it starts drawing like this is a haunted house that I had to build there. The carousel, we're actually using bugbears for that. This is the dragon slide. Don't go down it. It's not actually even an actual ball pit. It's just rocks that they made me paint. As he kind of just put like, you good? You're not. Are you okay? No. What are you?
Blood sacks. I start to prowl around the room.
Achilles, you're starting to scare me, and I'm not programmed to be scared. What are you doing? You're starting to remind me a lot of, you know who?
I like dramatically grab onto the table like I'm about to mid transform into a werewolf or something. And I look over and it says, "What else was in your chest, lad?"
Whiskey.
Blood sacks. Blood sacks.
Yes, a lot of blood sacks.
For the ball pit.
And also I think I understand now.
I'll speak quickly.
Spellweaver's soul was in there as well. It was next to the apricots that I dumped out.
Say that again. Slower.
The apricots.
No, before that.
Oh, Spellweaver's soul.
That's not funny. Silverblade.
It isn't, but you're
Everything's
laughing.
funny. Everything's funny.
I don't know how to. I want to say I can help you, but
I guess I'll end the scene with me going right over to you and like slamming right into you and like if you've got the equivalent of a collar, I'll be like, can you still squish people up inside you?
Yes.
Then we're gonna do that. And I think that's where we'll end my scene.
Oh boy.
I'm fine with being in the ruin at the end of the tiny mistake.
Okay.
All right.
So good.
That took a lot out of me. So I hope that you enjoyed that.
I very much enjoyed that.
I gotta go from here to here.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Drac, Silverblade, you're up.
Well, I guess at this point it probably is going back to squishing people. Like he thought he escaped it, but nope. I think it's eerily similar to the first time we saw that player piano. So it's like Achilles is it's almost like that soul was like a save point for Spellweaver. So as far as that soul is concerned, we haven't done that Iron Maiden thing. So it's like Achilles is running me through that plan all over again. I'm like, this is very, I remember this. We've done this before.
Piano starts to play, but it's like warped.
Yeah.
And everything is like, whoa.
Yeah.
And again, so how much blood do you haven't done a blood ritual, have you? And this is me to
You're
Achilles.
saying that. You're saying that to me.
Yeah.
I need you to crush the blood bag. Crush him. Crush him.
God, you're worse than.
I'm actually
No.
role-playing Kristin's soul. Also, it's not even Asparagus' soul. It's just straight up Kristin's
It's just
soul.
Kristin.
Blood bags!
Blood bags!
Oh god, this is great. Okay, Achilles, are you? Just want to make sure, Achilles, are you in there at all? And he kind
My
of
head
crouch
snaps
down.
and says, "I'm just, dude. We need to get this out of me."
Okay, I've seen humans do this before, and I just like pick up Achilles, go on my shoulder, and start patting his back, trying to pat his soul up there. It's like, is it working?
You're trying to burp him like burp like a baby that
Is
you
this-
burp, but like for souls. I mean, you are very
is
big.
it working?
Well, whack my back harder, lad.
Is it working?
I don't know, good or bad ending for the scene. And maybe this is what we could determine it.
I want good personally, but we can do whatever.
Too many good left, though.
I love Silverblade
that's
like
true.
my own son.
So do you want to do bad for this
Yeah.
scene?
Let's do bad.
For this scene,
Ooh,
I mean, it
okay,
makes sense
I
for
wanna go
this
back
scene in
and-
particular. Okay.
Maybe Achilles' soul gets cocked out.
Oh no!
Oh
It's conked out.
Cocked out. Like,
no! So instead of
He-
Spellweaver's soul is just Achilles' soul that's burped out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
it's like one of those
Yeah.
it's just a projectile vomit. Like
Yeah.
he has not eaten this much, but it just keeps coming out and just keeps
Yeah.
going.
This is also a Kristin joke, but and then this perfect like ghost version of Achilles, like just and a bunch of like gooey ectoplasm like fires out of inside of him, and so it's the top half is Achilles, the bottom is the Casper kind of wisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's floating. He's like, it had the opposite effect, lad.
Oh,
And then the asparagus Achilles starts to like thrash like a little kid and like pound you in the back with their fists, and they're like, I want blood bags. I need
oh god, that did
to
not
be
help.
young.
Okay. Yeah, yes, Achilles, how attached to your body are you?
On a scale to 1 to 10, very, very, very attached.
Okay, I won't put it inside the Iron Maiden. Okay. Asparagus? Is that you? I'm gonna put you down and then tie you up.
I'll run.
Okay, I was actually gonna ask you not to do that.
They reach for a dagger, like a knife on the table.
No,
What?
no,
Ah.
no. Like just carried like a baby. Like no knife.
This big old grumpy man, this little old lady voice is coming out like, oh shucks, I really want.
This is
I just want to murder.
blood bags.
Oh, okay, I'll get you your blood. Just don't run.
Maybe Achilles. I don't know if this is a bad enough ending for you, but maybe Achilles says, "Do it."
Okay.
If
And
you,
I just-
if you put her down, lad, she'll run, and then,
Have you-
then we'll be boned.
So then, yeah, I open myself up and just shove.
Blood. Wait.
And just close it immediately when he says that. And I think, can I just say this is emotionally scarring for Silverblade? Because even though he's not really a fan of asparagus, she did kind of create him, and this is, as far as he's aware, pretty much asparagus.
And you're also juicing the last your only
Yeah.
friend. Yeah.
My only friend or person that's hopefully going to help me escape. Yeah.
And maybe the last thing that happens is after the crushing, Spellweaver Asparagus' soul like leaks out because you can't get rid of that,
Yeah.
and then just like disappears into the night.
Oh no.
Ghost exits.
Yeah. Ghost exits giggling.
I like turn to Ghost Achilles and like, I'm really sorry.
I hope this thing shoots ghost bullets.
Is he holding
I,
like,
I,
a
still have my
ghost
ghost,
sword?
I still have
Like
my
a-
ghost gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and maybe that's a good place to end the scene. It's so ridiculous. I also kept Asparagus' spirit around so I could do the voice for it. So
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's dead on.
I don't know why the clapping. It's just
It adds to it.
it's the chaos goblin that lives inside of Kristin.
I think, yeah, like when Asparagus actually has her soul, that's what happens, and it's all blood bags all the time. But
Right.
without her soul, she's business.
It's like taking the
Yeah.
you're left with the logic brain and you got rid of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. All right. Oh boy. So that is that Kristin's turn?
It will be my turn.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, and that was a bad.
Yeah. So we've had some orc juice.
Yeah, we've rejuvenated. I don't think we're fully young yet. Maybe
No,
we're
because
just-
it wasn't children.
No.
It
We
was
might have-
drunken adults.
orcs. So we might have a couple spells in us. So maybe we're not grannies as much, or we're just power grannies or something. Grannies that lift. I'm gonna do that. And
Oh my god, we're so buff.
we're still buff. We lift.
I
Um,
suddenly really want to just put a pot on my head and just run at you. How would you feel about that?
You know, I'm already doing it.
Excellent.
we take the pots from the deceased orcs that fell into the pit. We just.
And it is huge on you because they fit orcs, but it is massive on you.
But now that we're like, I'm a swole granny, and like maybe it just fits over my shoulders
Yeah.
or
Not
something. Yeah, so we're doing that for a bit. I think we need a point though. Give me some ideas because I can't come up with anything.
On a good or bad ending.
Oh, I like that. Give me that. Oh, okay. So we're after we bang our
So we
heads
won't
with the
decide
pots.
yet. But yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I say to Matilda, we need to get the children to get the real power. I mean, I do like having all these muscles and everything. It's good, strong.
Yes.
I want to do cake stands constantly. for
Yes,
children.
yes. Yes, no, you're
We
right.
sh-
You're right.
We need to see where Rusty Blade's gone to. I mean, Silver Blade.
Yes, yes. You know, as long as he has kept out of the rain, hopefully he's not too rusty.
And perhaps he's collected the children already.
Perhaps he has. You know, he's never let us down before.
He's quite good at collecting things and putting it in
Yes.
his tummy.
Yes, he's a very excellent mobile storage unit.
You know, sometimes I go in there and sleep.
Oh, so comfy, so warm.
It's very nice. I get it in my little fetal position. I say hello to my soul. I don't go anywhere close to it.
Oh
Stays
no,
over
don't
there.
do
I stay
that.
right here. No.
Oh, you're
you know
you're
what's
the
happening.
worst when you have your soul.
Oh, I know, isn't it?
Just
Just
the
blood
most.
bags everywhere.
Oh god, anyone that ever sounded like that would be just the absolute worst. The
You remember when I used to say,
clapping and the
blood bags.
blood bags.
But none of that business. No, we
No,
need
no.
to go up top.
Get the
to
children.
Get the children that are already in Silverblade, of course, because I programmed him to be like that.
Yes. All right. Okay, so we can go out, look for Silverblade, and while we're out there, also encourage some children to go to our theme park.
Of course, the pots. We'll bring the pots,
Perfect idea. Children love shiny things.
and we could fill it in with beer.
Yes.
Children
children
like beer.
Do children like? Oh, okay. I didn't know that one. That's good. That's
They
good to
do.
know.
They do.
Okay. All right.
Their parents like it. The children like it. They will drink it. They will wear it. They'll come with us to the amusement park.
Okay,
Perfect.
this has to go bad.
This is what are you talking about? This
Whatever
is such
this
a good
is.
plan.
Whatever this is, it's gonna go bad.
Yeah.
It's going so well for us.
So well. It's gonna work.
Yes.
So we get up on top and
Top side.
top side, and we see that it's fog everywhere. There's just fog. The land is swathed in fog, and was like, where did the town even go? I can't even find it.
Who even needs this much fog?
And we hear the thump, thump, thump of what we think is Silverblade. Like, oh, he just must be over there. But just, do you have anything? Do you have the children in your tummy?
Silverblade.
Who is it?
It is Silverblade, and I think we'll confront maybe the ghostly apparition of Achilles first. In the fog.
Is that the bad? This is the bad part? Okay. Lightning strike. The fog, it hits the ground and there's steam that comes off of it, and as it rises up, a form takes shape. The sound of the stomping feet stops, and you see the silhouette of your old nemesis, Achilles the Sleepless.
Who's that?
Who? Who's this? Who are you?
I can hardly see my hand in front of my face. It's pea soup.
It's very
It's
foggy.
me.
Also, we have these pots on our heads.
I have mine full of beer.
Oh, I'm the only one wearing a pot on my head.
That's why you can't see our nemesis.
How was it ever challenging to catch you two?
Did you catch us?
When was that?
Did that happen?
Are we having a lovely time?
I take a sip of the beer.
I can't deal with you two. I don't even know what to say.
We're so good at this. Come on.
I turn to Silverblade and I whisper, "You worked for these two."
Yes.
I made him.
I was whispering.
Oh.
Oh, dig it.
And it was I don't even know if it counts as a life, but it was the worst part of it. And it was the whole of it.
Do ghosts drink beer?
Ghosts seek vengeance.
Oh. And then I drop the pot of beer and it splashes everywhere and it gives you a form for a second. And
Sticky beer form.
sticky beer form. And
Beer
for
ghost.
a second I recognize your body and I say, Matilda,
Yes.
it's your son.
Kristin! Did I?
I'm trying to figure out where that came from.
Whoa, okay. I'm not someone on twist. Wow.
Do I have one of those?
It happened 50 years ago.
Yes. Oh, when I was so young and beautiful.
There is. Do I know this? You can decide. Does Achilles know this? Is this news to him?
I'm gonna say yeah, he knows it because that's why he's been hunting.
Okay.
We're not. It's not only because we're witches.
I'm old because she's even older. At the end.
No, her time frame doesn't match anyone else's.
Okay. So, time traveling witch. Got it.
Yeah.
So, I start to move forward, and then there's a flashbacks because if you can twist it, I can twist it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna it comes flying down, and I say ghost gun, and I try and fire the ghost gun, and a ghost blast comes out of it, but it misses, and it slams into you, Asparagus. So now you've got your soul back.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be unseen.
And I think a chase is coming up.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I have some music.
That is great. I did not see that coming.
There was so much.
I did not see that. That was the last thing I thought was gonna happen.
How come I had to become a ghost for you to remember that I was... Anyway, you know what? It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I think we're so caught. The witches are so caught up in their hunt for vitality and youth. Anything that happens to them is immediately forgotten because it's just like, you are not in my way. Nothing gets in my way. I will always succeed.
Right.
Always.
Obsession. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our need is to overindulge.
Yeah. It's your go, Jess. Your last scene.
Great. Cool beans. So, let me paint a word picture for you.
Please do.
I got nothing. Hang on. Okay, so darkness, fog, complete silence. Except for the mad laugh cackling of the soul returning to Spellweaver.
Do the clap. Thank you.
Amazing. And oh, what's that? My boy is here, and I'm gonna like teeter over, and then get right up to Achilles, and then like move through your ghostly spirit over to Silverblade, like, oh, you haven't been standing out in the rain, have you? We don't want our nice Silverblade to be a rusty blade, now do we?
I think you're reading the situation wrong.
What? My sister said it. She said it.
I
don't
think she meant me.
No?
No.
Who else could she mean? You're the only the goodest good boy.
He's like sighs and points at the ghostly form. I think she means we're not here for family. Achilles, we're not here for family reunion, are we?
The only reunion we'll be having is 6 feet under. And I try and shoot the ghost gun at Matilda. And it makes a loud noise. Oh, and I've been spending the whole scene stuffing it with ghost stuff because it's a one-shot hand cannon. So it explodes in a bunch of ghostly fluff that doesn't do anything.
I feel like
well, that was anticlimactic.
Okay. I almost wanted to go flying backwards unharmed, but just like, whee!
Okay. It hit your soul and pushed you back.
Oh no.
You're like the Doctor Strange
Does
thing where
my
like,
soul
knock your
come
soul
out now?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Let's give you a negative.
I don't think anyone does.
Let's give you a negative so that can happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh.
I hold it up
and then
after it happens and I say, ghost gun.
And then just as an idea, since it's so bad, I would say that Achilles could go in your body.
But then
he becomes kind of like a witch, right?
It's up to you. It's up to you. I could go be the ghost. I was gonna have my little old lady form run after the ghost to start the chase.
I would, if I could try and join with somebody, it would be with
There.
Ooh.
Which would be really bad because then we would be like Voltron. Ghost and robot together. His hand his hand grows like the musket. I mean, let's go full bonkers. Why not? Anyway, this is
I turn to the Achilles ghost and I wag my old lady finger and I say, that is rude to knock people's now I have to go get that.
I'm gonna go over to your body and I just start tickling her.
We start the chase now.
Yeah, I think that might start a chase. I think the body is so ticklish, she's like, don't tickle me, and they just start.
Yeah, she just like whacks me. Go away.
No.
Your ghost flies off. You start chasing after it.
Yes.
Silverblade and I chase after you.
And Spellweaver's just behind trying to tickle everyone.
pegs around here, so.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Yep,
I'm right there
the
with
chase
you.
is happening. I will follow at the end.
All right. I'll start the chase music then.
Come on, Kevy, don't let us down.
But it is a little
I need to
twangy.
listen to
It
this.
is a little banjo-y. It's the best I could do.
That's not inaccurate, though. I just feel like we're in a bayou now. That's all. Which, I mean, it
Yeah.
is foggy and damp, so...
This whole thing's been a genre mashup. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just everything.
Okay, so the chase is on. It's my scene. There's a ghost chasing their... no, there's a body chasing their ghost. And then there's a ghost and a robot chasing the body that's chasing the ghost.
Wouldn't the ghost be chasing the body?
Ghost chasing body,
I
chased by
imagine
ghost,
Matilda's
chased
spirit
by
is
robot.
is leading the chase.
Yeah, that's what I think, too.
And Matilda wants to get her body, her spirit back.
Okay.
Right? Because it matters. We need marching order.
Random encounter coming up.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
everyone...
doing this, I guess. I'm just floating alongside Silverblade, and I say, this nonsense ends tonight.
Please. Please.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, this is like a crazy chase scene through the whole town, in and out of doors. I float through a wall, Silverblade, you dive through the window, you smash through.
Smash through it.
The witches like climb out the chimney and they're like giggling and they jump down to the, you know what I mean? Like it's just like in and out of every opening and aperture we can find. And I'm firing the ghost gun as often as I can, even though it's about 2 or 3 minutes of stuffing it with ghost gunpowder. I would just let me know how it ends, good or bad. I think we have
There's
1, 2, 3,
still
4,
the 2
5,
positive.
6, 7. We have only 1 bad left and 2 positives.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Well, I say positive.
Yeah, let's go positive.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
All right, I'm floating along. I can't really keep up because ghosts don't move that fast, and I slam into the body of a burly villager.
Nice upgrade.
Yeah.
And then
And he
their
just happens to
soul
be like
pops
weightlifter. He's
out,
like,
hey.
he's like pumping iron when it happens. And
Yeah, exactly.
Eating spinach and pumping iron.
He's just like lifting a sheep
yeah.
as I run into him.
If you don't mind, I would add, if I could, Spellweaver is going into like all the children's bedrooms and saying, "Let's go to the amusement park."
And they're all like, "Yay!"
Yeah.
Because it's the middle
Come
of the night.
on!
Yeah.
Let's go.
The chase
So-
is just getting longer and longer, and it's all the
Rats,
kids you're
swarms of
tempting.
children are heading in the
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so now I'm like loping way ahead of Silverblade in this like poor farm boy's muscly body, and I say, "Ghost fists," and that's where my scene's gonna end.
Muscle
Because
wizard cast fist.
I don't know what's gonna happen next, so I'm just gonna end it with something dumb
God.
and
That
ridiculous.
is-
Thank you for my happy scene. Okay, Silverblade, it's your turn. I pass the Looney Tunes torch to you.
I mean, I'm gonna pass it right back to everyone else because I just want a bad ending. I think I have 2 bad endings, right?
Yeah, you have 1 bad ending and 2 good endings. So,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, you want the last bad ending?
Yeah.
Seven. I can't.
2. Is there not 2 left? Oh, they look empty. Where'd they go? You can try reshuffling? As long as you don't recall if there's anything available, it should go, right?
Taken.
Haha! Yeah, see? Roll 20. A very handy tool, y'all.
Check it out! Exclamation mark. Is it roll 20?
Yeah.
Maybe
Good work.
maybe the full circle ghost body swapping thing. Maybe now is a good time for Matilda's ghost to take over Silverblade for a little bit.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Sure. So yeah,
I'm
I
assuming
think.
Matilda's soul is kind of kooky, like kooky is not a strong enough word for asparagus. You know, is it sort of chaotic? I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Matilda's soul is very chaotic.
And I've gotten too far ahead, and I haven't been I'm trying to I'm picking up children and throwing them into bales
Bales of hay to
just
stop
try and-
them.
Bedtime! It's bedtime, and I'm throwing them all. The carnival kills you. The carnival kills you.
And I'm trying to sheepdog them back into the
Yeah.
line.
So maybe I'm too far ahead when Matilda's ghost doubles back. I don't know. That's just my idea. You don't have to take it. But you're the only person who has not been either had their ghost punched out of them or been possessed by a different ghost. Or
Yeah, I don't think I have a ghost to be punched out.
I believe you do.
Oh, thank you.
You have the
Your
soul
metal
of-
heart of hearts.
That's probably why you're so nice, though. And you
Yeah.
keep questioning what we do.
Maybe.
Accidentally got a soul stuck in there. Damn it.
Oh no! Oh shucks! No wonder. This is your problem right here.
We're only
You just,
keeping bad guy souls from now on out.
Spellweaver just slaps Silverblade. You can keep a whole lot of souls in this bad boy.
All those compartments.
Yeah.
Cupboards, specifically. The technical term is all of his cupboards.
Cupboards, yeah.
Yeah. So you could, there's soul swap, or you could. I mean, we could all just fall down into the dungeon.
Yep.
We could. Whatever you're feeling here on this one.
It would be like the whole we make it to the dungeon, and in the chaos of the chase, we completely forget about the deadly slide trap.
Oh my
And we all-
god.
and we all end up going down it, and in the chaos of everyone going down it, ghosts accidentally end up in other people's bodies, and by the end of it, we're just not entirely sure who's who. Matilda's probably in I don't know, a kid's body, whereas Spellweaver's ghost is inside the muscle builder's body, while Achilles' ghost is inside some I don't know, maybe even Silverblade body at this point or something like that.
Right.
And no one's entirely sure who is who. And
The chase scene continues until we're all there, and then we all fall in, and all of a sudden we come out the other side scrambled up.
Yeah.
We're all stewed up. Ooh, did Silverblade fall into the machine first, thus rendering the blades
Yeah.
useless, so that
That's
no one
not
got
dangerous.
killed?
Yeah.
They just got swapped.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah. No one got
Okay.
emulsified.
yeah. No one is juice. There's no juice, sadly. One of the
That works
one
for
of
me.
the one of the children is just pinching one of the other children's cheeks, yes, you're plump.
I think that one is Matilda.
I just picture Spellweaver at the top of the hole and just holding the children back. Oh, we do want to go in there, or do we?
Wait, who are you now?
Oh, just still Spellweaver,
Oh, okay.
but just with her soul.
Right. Okay. Are you happy with that bad ending track?
I think. Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you see?
Song's about to end, so
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I think.
the
I
chase
think.
ends with us all at the bottom of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
Perfect.
bad ending would be that, at least for now, it turns out Silverblade does have a soul, and he was knocked out of his body,
Oh no.
and he is currently in the body of Matilda. He's in Matilda's body, and I think Matilda's ripped right now, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's
Still
like-
old, but ripped.
So he's just like mini panicking, like, feel everything. Why can I feel everything? What's happening? Why am I so sensitive? What's happening inside my body? Something's beating. Why is it beating like that?
Oh, no.
Who's
And
in
just like-
Silverblade?
Uh,
Is it just a little kid? It's just, he's just a little kid.
It's just a little kid,
I'm
yeah.
a robot now.
I'm so strong. I'm gonna look at me.
Okay. So, Kristin, you get the last scene. It has to have a good ending because that's the last card that's left. So you somehow have to land this one.
Yeah.
Land
Okay,
this
so-
plane
Land
that has
this-
no wings left.
Oh,
no
I
engine.
should.
It's
It's good.
literally
Specifically
just
the
the seats right
plane
now.
from the film Airplane, which
Yeah,
is
it's
a
just
comedy
good.
film about.
Yes.
Yeah, so I see that the emulsifier is stopped and no longer working, and there's a strew of people in our dragon mouth. So I slide down the slide with a bunch of children with me, and on down the slide, I'm just like, oh, this is so fun! I never get to go down the kill ridesman, now I can, yeah! And then I get down, and I see the jumble of bodies, and I pull who I'm looking at the children and at Matilda, and she's not acting the way she's supposed to. And
Just hyperventilating, like, what's happening? Things
Yeah.
are going, air is going into me. Why is this happening?
Is Silver Tilda like trying to collect the kids and get them all like
Yeah.
somewhere? Yeah. Did
With,
I
with,
get swapped again? Am I?
well, I think
Who
with
did you want to
Matilda,
be in?
Matilda was a child. I think she was
Yeah.
turned into a child.
Matilda was in a
Um,
child's body.
There was
not
more
sure
children
where-
than there were us, so it's
Yeah, so you can
easily.
very easily be in the child body.
Achilles is still in the muscle guy.
Oh yeah, strapping farm lad.
Yeah, and the kid is in actual Silverblade. So
And then like a bunch of the other kids are all swapped around like Russian dolls. Or what,
yeah, and they're just all very confused. But there's one that's pinching the other one's cheek and just saying, "Oh, you're so plump." And
Can you not do this anymore?
Oh, but look at you! You're so ripe for juicing.
there's so many blood bangs. Matilda, we did it!
I know, tiny child. I know. I'm
You're
so
the
excited.
You're the youngest you've ever been.
I feel so pretty.
And you stand up
Achilles.
and you're this boy with like the one strap of the overalls.
Yeah.
A little like Huckleberry Finn, like.
You're gorgeous, Matilda.
Look at these locks. Look at it. No bald patches for me.
But we could always have them if you wanted them again. And I bring out my little knife.
Ooh, yes.
Achilles would be like trying to throw children back up the hole so that they're just back up to safety, and be making his way over to Silverblade, and I would be like, yeah, this is our chance, lad. Except Silverblade is a little kid now, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Silverblade's he's probably like seeing you throw the kids up. The kid inside Silverblade's body is like picking up kids as well, just throwing it up as well.
Balling them up.
Shocking them.
All right, now let's get the kids out of here. Then, yeah, that seems to me. Let's do it. And they're like grabbing kids and doing that.
But you see, Spellweaver has a little knife, and she's starting to shave bits of the child's hair. Achilles.
Collecting it for later.
And it's Matilda that she's shaving Matilda's child's body. So
This is so confusing.
so Achilles sees that, and I'm assuming that he would try to stop Spellweaver.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, I'd figure out what was up because Matilda, the thing that looks like Matilda is actually Silverblade, right?
Yeah.
So I would see that both Silverblade and the Matilda thing are trying to save children. And then there's just like two kids that seem to be behaving.
Well, I'm
you're
normal.
You're still
Yeah.
But there's like one of the kids is like walking around like Mr. Burns, like picking out.
Yeah, oh, Mr. Burns, I love that visual.
You're questioning this, but you're not questioning tiny buff Matilda Silverblade throwing children up.
But yeah,
Well, no,
Is that what Silverblade was doing? Where you,
Yeah.
you were like tiny buff lady throwing?
No,
Okay.
I'm not throwing. Silverblade body is throwing kids up.
little kid Silverblade.
Little Matilda Silverblade is trying to help herd the kids away from everyone.
Yeah, they're not. I don't know.
Okay.
If
Okay.
Yeah,
It's just you're behaving un-Matilda-y, that's all.
yeah.
Normally you're just unhinge your jaw and eat them, right? So,
Why does my jaw keep just unhinging? God.
Oh, that's because there are some tasty ones near you.
the little child says.
Oh, there are some Wait. Damn it, it's gonna...
You're like goo goo gaga, little kid. Yeah, so if you're the most obvious, you're still asparagus, I would, with my rippling farmer boy muscles, would run towards you to stop you from doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
But you get a good ending, so you tell me how it goes.
So I think at this point, I'm just trying to like make Matilda Child, yes, look really like Matilda. So I'm taking bits of her hair out.
Oh, I see. That's what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
You started shaving the kid, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I sort of understand now.
Yeah. So Achilles is now approaching.
Later.
Oh, there's little bits of flesh on that. I'm going to eat that later, of course.
A little close that one.
Hands off the child, asparagus.
And
this ends here.
You know, I've had quite enough of you, really. That's just enough. And so Spellweaver Asparagus in her full form is now going to stand 7 feet tall. She grows that tall, and she goes over to him and just wraps him in a cloak of darkness and blood. Because he is a flesh bag. And
then that old Ghost Achilles is left behind.
Oh.
Okay. That's the end of your scene? We have our aftermath and wrap up, so you can put the finale scene onto here to try and explain to us what the hell just happened. Okay.
Actual magic.
Any last words? Oh, I see. All right. Well, that's that then. We end as the cloak of darkness that is Spellweaver Asparagus kind of goes maybe across the camera, like everything goes to black.
Oh, yeah.
And now we do. We have one last thing that we do before we find out our aftermaths. Starting with Jess, we can hang on to the cards we have, or we can give away a card to someone else.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this part.
You have to kind of explain, if you give a positive card, the idea is you kind of explain the good thing that you're doing to help the person towards their ends or whatever. And if you give a negative card, you describe kind of a bad thing that happens to them. You don't have to give anything away. But yeah. If we want to help out Silverblade.
I do want to help out Silverblade, because I like him better than my actual son, apparently.
Oh, that was the best scene.
It was news to me too, so.
I try to think of.
So basically, Drac will do the same thing we did during the tilt, where you'll add up all of your cards and subtract the higher number from the lower number.
Okay.
And then that result will tell you how good an ending you have. It gives you a guideline on how good or bad your ending is. And more of the same color is better, in the sense that the higher the single number you end with, the better your result. So I'm probably going to give you a negative card, but that will mean you'll have more negative cards than positive cards.
No, I was
Okay.
gonna give him my positive card.
I'll give him a positive card if you. I'll give him whatever you give him. But
He's my precious metal boy. I'm trying to think of how I would do this.
writing's on the wall. Spellweaver Asparagus has gone completely over the edge.
Yeah.
What
Well,
is your? Yeah. go ahead.
I was gonna give this positive card to Silverblade, and like in my current little kid body, be like, stop it, to like Spellweaver, who's still like cutting at my hair. You're taking too much flesh. That's too much. And then toddle my way over to Silverblade and be like, oh, me too,
Silverblade's
me too.
body or Silverblade's body? Yeah, I guess Silverblade, the body will just pick you up without any question. I guess.
And I try to like pinch your cheeks, but you don't have any cheeks because you're metal. Just like, oh.
You didn't give him metal cheeks. How dare you?
And you just
Precious-
very
precious-
confused. In a little kid's body, he's
precious
like,
boy.
what are you doing? What are you doing? What? You want me to throw you?
I think she just starts like cooing at you, like Silverblade, the best that boy is so good. Not a rusty blade. No, 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 no.
When you say rusty blade, the real Silverblade in Matilda's body is like, don't call me that.
No. And I looked down at you. I was like, no, you're not a rusty blade. We know. Is that you? Come here, bring those cheeks.
All right, I'm gonna give my positive card to Silverblade as well. And while all of this is happening, and I'm watching the poor farm boy that got dragged into this kind of get shredded by the shadows, I, in my ghost form, yelling "Ghost gun!" I fly at. Okay. Silverblade's soul is inside Matilda, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I bomb full speed at Matilda to knock Silverblade's soul out because I'm a ghost and I can punch other ghosts. So I punch a ghost out. In the logic of our universe, that's the way it works.
Punch
So
out a
I
ghost.
punch through, and Silverblade, I don't know what your ghost looks like because you're a robot. So
It just looks like a robot still.
Okay, that makes as much sense as anything else. So I punch through, and there's a robot ghost, and I just keep shoving, and I keep shoving until we're at your body, and I shove you into the body, and we both go in, and then a little kid ghost falls out. The cupboard opens, and a little kid ghost falls out. And they're like, nuts, something stupid like that. And then the last thing you hear from me is ghost gun. And then your arm turns, because we need this moment. Your arm just into my gun, and we become friends.
We become one. Ghostron, yes.
I'm just an echo. I'm just a ghost in your machine now.
Oh, no.
All right.
I guess
that is my dramatic end.
So I have to give one of my cards to someone as well.
You don't have to give anything away if you don't want to, but you have the option of giving one card away to somebody else.
I want to give. Oh, no, I want to give everyone a positive thing. I'm gonna give. I want to give Achilles a positive. And
Okay.
I think it's the type. So we kind of like we become one in the same body, and then we kind of like zoom in through Silverblade's eye, and we just end up in like darkness. And in the darkness, we see Achilles and Silverblade's avatars, spirits. I guess I don't know, and I don't know at this point. And I think Silverblade turns to Achilles and says, "You've been hunting these people for a very long time. I can give you the wheel. You can run my body and steal them if you want. I've got a cool musket now. I don't remember having that installation, Well, I have a cool musket now.
Tag team.
You take the right arm, I take the left arm.
Ghost gun. Plus ghost punch.
Oh yeah.
Ghost punch gun.
Ghost punch gun.
That's a special move.
You're ghost punch drunk.
100%. We all are. Okay, I happily accept that positive card. Okay. Spellweaver's Asparagus. The truly dark.
Darkness.
The darkness that is Spellweaver's Asparagus.
Wow. Matilda's got a lot of negatives.
Yeah, Matilda's coming out weakest clean of everyone right now.
Just because I think it's funny, I'm gonna give her a positive.
That's fair. That's super fair. Honestly.
What's the nice thing you do for?
What is it? Yeah.
So I think that she's still in her she's trying to get the attention of her robot son in her child body. And it's at that point the ghost gun appears, and with the movement of it just apparating, his arms go up, and you're thrown up with the other children out of the pit, and you're now amongst all the other kids, and you look just like them.
I mean,
it's a terrifying prospect.
I am a child. Hello, fellow children.
Hello, fellow kids.
Hello, fellow kids.
All right.
Let us go hop and skip and run and do kid things together.
And
We drink beer,
blood.
right? That's what we do. We drink beer.
Pots on our heads. I have a great idea.
I learned it from some orcs.
I learned it from some orcs who really know how to party.
Okay, everyone. Flip over your cards again and do the little bit of math. Add up the blue and the red. Track the lower number from the higher number. And figure out what you're...
Dang it, Kristin. Oh, that was a really high positive.
You're going to be fine.
So, I am looking at a blue 4.
Oh,
great.
no. Dang it. That was gonna be so good.
You also have a blue 4.
I'm red 4.
Yep.
No, sorry, Drac has a blue.
Oh, okay.
So how does it done again?
You have red 5.
Okay.
You have red
6. Actually. That's real good.
And you have red 4. Oh wow, yeah, that was a really high level. Okay.
It was. If it wasn't for that one, I would have done okay.
All right,
I thought
Jess.
we wanted positives though.
On the right hand side, grab your the red 4 aftermath out of the aftermath deck. You should be able to choose.
Oh, out of the aftermath deck. Okay.
Yeah. Just toss it down onto the board for now, and we'll go in order of the numbered order. Oh, that's real big.
Okay.
All right. So I got red blue. Red blue.
A red blue.
What am I talking about? Okay. I got blue 4. And unfortunately that means Drac, because there's no more blue 4 left in the deck, you get the blue 3 instead.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You monster.
Keep in mind that these are more of a guideline. You don't have to stick to them closely. It's just to inspire the your finale.
Ooh, how do I make this smaller? Okay.
And Kristin, you got red 6.
Oh, red 6. Whoops.
Yeah, I'll delete that one.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's awful.
Yeah.
You have to get a really high number to get a positive. This game is mostly terrible.
You had a better chance before you gave me that card kindly, but you kinda
Yeah, I was
doing this
helping you
both?
out, man.
do. All right. So let's start with the highest and go down. In this case, it will be Spellweaver. Start by reading your card and tell us your sort of finale scene.
Yeah, so pathetic thing. This did not go well for me, and I'm going to suffer for it. Everyone is going to know about my malfeasance, my foolishness, my lack of common sense and decency.
I certainly hope they do, because that's exactly the thing I wanted to happen.
Blood bangs. I think that this town's ruined for me now. I have to move on, and I don't have the crew that I had before. I'm going to have to create my new sister and a new rusty blade all over again.
Create a new
Okay.
sister.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what that means, and I don't think I want to know what it means.
no. Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask.
Ugh, now I gotta make another sister.
Not again.
Okay.
Oh, hags.
That's it. That's the thing. You have to leave the town. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, I've lost everything. Like, my crew's gone.
Sure, you did lose your.
I did.
All right. Jess, go to you next.
It may. Oof. Okay. I got horrendous. I failed. That's for sure. Failed hard. And I'm pretty sure something is broken. Maybe this limp will be permanent. And there's no way my reputation is ever going to recover from this foolishness. So I'm now in this like child form, but now I have to go all the way through like childhood all over again. This isn't some like cool kid either. Heck no. This is like the like you know
wanted youth, and now you've been cursed with it.
I've been cursed with youth. This is like a poop shoveler's son who like none of the other
son
kids
of a poop shoveler.
yeah, none of the other kids like him. They're all like mean to me now, and I'm like, just let me, just a little bit of blood, just give me a little bit of blood, it'll be good.
And you smell like
No.
asparagus.
And yeah, and it smells like asparagus. No one likes me. I have a terrible life. It's really bad. Fall in the poop a whole bunch. Sucks. The worst.
Oh god. Oh.
Perfect. Cool. All right. I guess it will be me, and then Silverblade. Shocking. Well, that was humiliating. My reputation is now in dirty pieces all around me, and I'll never think of these days without a shudder of horror at my own aggressive ignorance. I think my best days are behind me. Well, I'm a ghost, so that's true. I don't know. I mean, I'm a ghost. I can't think of what's worse than this. I can never kill the people I was trying to kill, so I'm gonna be stuck as a ghost forever. One of them looks like a toe-headed poo shoveler's son now, and I mean everyone in this stupid town is a poo shoveler, so I don't know which kid is what. And asparagus is long gone because ghosts don't move nearly as fast as living people. That's why we're the quick and the dead. And so I just drift endlessly, my fate tied to whatever terrible thing has befallen Silverblade, I guess.
Yeah.
So occasionally I get to fire the ghost gun, but it's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah.
Just not
Alright.
the same.
Take us home, Drac.
Okay. My card number 3 is repulsive. Most likely I'm not dead on the outside, but I'm sure as hell dead on the inside. The emotional or
Literally, you
mental
have a
wounds.
ghost inside. Sorry.
The emotional or mental wounds I've suffered, those will never heal. The future is a brick wall. Oh no. I think it's so because of all of this soul swapping. I think like the hold, like the spiritual adhesive that usually keeps the soul in the body is like worn away. So just randomly, at random occasions, you just like slip out, and like have to snip back in, and that has ruined his hope, and he tries to be a player piano, but it just doesn't work out because mid song you just slip out by accident, and just hold the whole concert every single time, to the point where Heavens, like no one wants him anymore.
One of your hands is also a gun, so it's kind of difficult to play piano
Yeah,
with a gun
exactly.
hand. So I
You
ruined you
might-
in that case too.
You
Yeah.
might slip into old ways by trying to put things into your the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, so like when he like slips back in, he kind of panics and does the first thing he knows how to do, which is put people inside his own, like
Is murder a local?
yeah.
Perfect.
They do that like cliche bar thing. They're like, no, out. It's just you pushing an entire piano.
And it's just me like whispering, "We gotta go, Newtown." Okay,
Oh my gosh.
that's what
Wow.
happened.
Well, that was a fiasco.
Yeah.
It absolutely was. You
Wow.
promised chaos and you absolutely delivered it. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. Oh my
That
god,
was good.
it's such a silly game. It's so much fun. It's so silly and awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I thought it was so good.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
I mean, it was just a total nonsense cuckoo chaos adventure.
It was
Great.
good.
Cuckoo. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Just
That
saying
was
it was
it?
good.
Cuckoo?
Yep. Cuckoo.
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 Oh god, that was great.
Amazing. Okay, let's go around and let everyone know where they can find you or not if you so choose. You can promote anything you're working on that you want to promote, anything like that. And tell us your favorite thing that happened tonight. Whatever it was. Anything at all. What was your favorite thing? And we're gonna go in reverse order. So we're gonna start with Kristin.
You can't find me anywhere. Haha.
Smoke bomb.
There. My favorite thing tonight was just making Achilles into Matilda's son.
I did not see that comment. I was whoa, okay.
Yeah,
No.
I had no idea what to do at that point.
Nope, just like to add the extra dramas, you know.
Mm-hmm. We needed that. You know, it was
You
getting
did.
Yeah, you know, it was getting a bit dry. It's getting a
yeah,
bit
it was
boring.
getting a
Right.
little dry and
It'll be too
it's-
predictable.
It was a
Yeah.
bit Trisket, so I needed some Ritz.
Oh,
Yeah, you had to butter that biscuit.
Yeah.
And it happened. It was
oh my
great.
goodness. Oh
Oh,
my goodness. Amazing.
it's me next.
Yeah, it's you.
I'm Drac or Draconics on Twitter. That's DRAKONIQUES. I'm in a whole bunch of stuff that are in the works or currently happening. Cannot remember most of them, so just follow me on Twitter. I guarantee I'll retweet or tweet about it. But the thing I do remember is that I am a co-founder of Frame Zero Dice. We are a TTRPG channel on Twitch, and we just play TTRPGs. We're really leaning in into the charity streams. So we've got another charity event coming up soon, so just keep an eye out for that. We're going to be doing a month long of spooky TTRPGs, and we're going to have hopefully a bunch of guests. I'm in the process of talking to some people who might be willing to jump in.
I like spooky games.
There's a lot. I didn't realize there were so many. We have one for every. We're planning on doing a stream every Friday of October, where we showcase a new indie horror or spooky adjacent game. It might not be horror. It might be like Monster Hearts, something like that.
Right.
But
Yeah,
and then
it's still good.
on the last, I think on November the 1st, we're going to do a 12-hour stream. We have 4 indie games, horror adjacent or horror indie games to play. It'll be a lot of fun. We haven't decided what charity we're raising money for, but it's in the works. So keep an eye out for that. My favorite part of this, oh god, it was just wild. The most unexpected part was Achilles being Matilda's son. Yeah.
Of course, that's the thing we're gonna remember.
My favorite part, I don't know. I found it really funny how the orcs just saw the game like pot run. I just found that really
Yeah.
funny in my head, like just imagining that.
That's gonna be my favorite too, because you're like pot run, and then I'm like pot run. And like, I was just role
Oh,
playing.
you know.
Yes, ending at its finest. So,
Yeah.
yeah. That
Oh,
was
in
gonna
the like the bar scene with Silverblade.
Oh
His
first-
yeah,
yeah,
about
that was great.
piano.
I love just having some kind of wholesome. I had to add some kind of wholesome
Yeah, yeah.
backstory to it.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really, really good.
It's me.
Yeah, next is Jordan.
I'm Jordan. I'm at Made of Cartoons on Twitter and rarely Instagram, but I'm there. You can find me on every other Saturday, running Heart. We have session 3 tomorrow. Hopefully the dog goes home or something is fine.
No, not our dog. Our
Spooky
weird skeleton
Borzoi,
dog.
Spooky skeleton face Borzoi dog is the main theme of the game. Check that out though. We're having a lot of fun. Lots of good kind of spooky body horror stuff happening. If you're scared of teeth that have minds of their own, maybe it's not for you, but you can always check out our content warnings at the top of the show.
Okay, when you said teeth that have minds of their own, it made me think of from Fairly Odd Parents, the Shiny Teeth and Me. There's a character whose whole thing is he has amazing teeth, and there's a music video where he's dancing with living teeth.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cuter than what happened on the last session.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds terrible, but this is weirder. I think what happened.
It's funny because we thought the meat was gonna be the spooky body horror weird part. No, it was the teeth.
There was a tooth in the meat.
There was a tooth.
Anyway,
in the
tune
meat.
in.
Watch this.
Tune in and watch because it's good. I am also part of any award-winning team making the Big Bad Booklet at the Deck of Many, so you can check that out if you want new boss monsters every month on our Patreon. And then I feel like I have to plug our new Kickstarter, which launches next Tuesday, which is also a spooky setting for D&D. It's a spooky carnival clown setting that I actually never thought I would ever want to make, but I have had a blast writing. Hecna is the name of the setting. And yeah, you go to a carnival and you run away to the circus and then you're not allowed to leave. So that launches on Tuesday. I'm writing one of the stretch goals, the Are We the Baddies supplement. So hopefully we get to that and I get to write about being bad guys in D&D. And my favorite scene, like I said, no joke, I was going to say that just, I like in Fiasco when you get to pick up the NPC characters and just kind of run with it. We've every game of this I've had with the new version has always had like a group of people that we all just take turns playing as. So the idea that we all kind of took turns playing orcs that were just like having a good time in the background was really great. And then just that pot run, which sounds like something else entirely, to be honest. But yeah, that was just that was a good moment. It was fun. So yeah, that's what and then I'm not gonna mention all my weird giggling and everything because I know everyone liked that, but that yeah, my favorite thing was definitely the orcs, just hanging out, partying.
Team bros, you know.
Yeah, they just seemed, they helped clean up. Like
exactly. They seem like good guys.
They seem like the best frat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was just like the best frat. So
They're good kids.
That was pretty much what I was imagining the whole time. Actually, when I got that location card, do y'all know Grant Howitt has a game called Big Gay Orcs?
I played it. And it's very good.
What?
Yeah,
They
this
heal
is an entire
hit points by
game.
smooching.
You're like that's the entire the entire premise of the game is like you're a bunch of orcs and like you're in like a kind
It's
of
the
like
night before the big fight, the big
it's the
battle.
night before the big battle you have to go into.
And you have your you have two
You have
stats,
goals
which is
to
basically
smooch.
what you're really good at doing that's orky, and then you have your secret shame, which is that you love another orc. And so yeah, you have to reveal your true love to the other orc.
Hook me up,
yeah.
hook me up. At once.
Yeah, it is so
So,
much
yeah.
fun.
So as soon as when I pulled that location that was like orc stronghold full of orcs, I was like smoochy party orcs. Like that was immediately my thought. So I'm really glad y'all didn't poo-poo the party orc idea.
Ni headcanon, the orcs that you ground up were a couple.
Oh no! sweet boys.
It's on you guys. It's on you. I'm sorry.
Well,
You have that
together
on
in
your
life,
conscience now.
together in death, together in juice in the witches' tummies.
That's right.
So,
They were
They're-
delicious.
They're
Yeah.
intertwined together forever.
Yeah.
yeah.
It could be like Steven Universe.
They fused.
Fused.
No, I feel like Steven Universe was a bit less gory, but you know,
Yeah.
and I might be misremembering that.
Pot run.
Oh.
They can now pot run in a big field forever.
Yeah.
Really
Pop running in the sky.
Yeah, that's right.
Tombstone goals together in juice. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you so much, everyone who's been hanging out. I've put everyone's links in the chat. Everyone who wants to be found can be found. If you're hanging out in the Twitch chat right now, go find all these folks, go follow them, and check out all the cool stuff they're doing. I also threw in the Friends Who Roll Dice Twitch channel, who run which Drac, as he explained, co-founded, and they run a ton of cool content, so go check them out. If you watch later over on YouTube after I clean this video up and remove anything I feel like needs to be removed, you can find all this stuff down below. Find all the links, find all these people, all the cool stuff they're doing. Come hang out with us live over on the Twitch channel, or if you're watching live on Twitch, don't forget to go follow the YouTube where I post the videos afterwards. If you missed anything, you can catch up on everything. Like Jordan was saying, tomorrow we have Heart. We are returning. It's our 3rd episode. Heckin' excited to see what happens, because last episode we ended with a dude exploding into a bunch of gold coins, which, you know, is a normal thing that happens. It's totally fine.
And blood.
Sorry?
Gold coins and gore.
Okay, yes. Cool.
Oh, that makes it better. Okay, I was worried of just gold coins. Like, that doesn't make
That's
sense.
No.
weird. That's
weird.
No. There's still a flesh bag. As Spellweaver would say, there's still a flesh bag. But it was also
and
full
or a
of
blood sack.
yeah. Blood sack flesh bag,
Yeah,
filled with
same.
gold. So that's happening tomorrow, and then all our usual stuff on this channel, wide variety of video games and tabletop role playing games. We've been playing a lot of Spiritfarer lately, which is a heckin' cute heckin' game. And then tomorrow, Saturday nights, we do Destiny, where we fly through space, get up to nonsense. Sunday, we'll be back to Borderlands 3 playthrough, Siren Song, where we play all sirens all the time. And Sunday night, we'll be returning to our Dark Matter story, Conspiracy in the Stars, which is basically like a neo-noir sci-fi D&D in space, which has been pretty cool. And my players don't trust me at all, which I'm sorry, Jordan,
Well,
I
because
mean,
I've
you're
done
doing
that
it right.
to you a lot before.
Now the shoe's on the other foot, and you realize.
I'm like, oh. I keep saying to them, I was like, what? I'm not doing anything. And they're just like, we don't trust you. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? It's not my fault. The name of the story is Conspiracy, and that's not my fault. I didn't name that. It's a
For
module.
context,
I'm just.
This is Jess's first real outing into GMing an ongoing.
Well,
game.
I didn't know that. I
Campaign that's
watched the
free.
first episode and I thought it was great. I thought
Yeah.
you were
Thank you.
experienced.
She's doing a really great job.
Thank
This
you.
is our first experience with players not trusting, and
Yeah.
Oh man, don't run Curse of Strahd then.
I think if it has conspiracy or curse or whatever in the title, then it's
Oh,
just
you're
like
just gonna be boned.
yeah.
Yeah.
But watch the show;
Oh.
it's very good.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. So yeah, just come hang out. If for some reason you haven't already, hit the follow button, hang out with us here. Check out the YouTube, follow me and all these cool folks on Twitter, so you can find out all the cool stuff that we are doing, what we're getting up to. I liked all the moments that everyone said already, but I'm gonna say one of my favorite moments, and I just wrote down. Oh, you don't think you can see it? I wrote a little note. It just says apricots. And that's because I really just, I thought it was so, Drek, it was so flawlessly done that you're like, what's in here? You're like, this, that, some apricots. Oh
It's a
yeah,
good
the
point.
soul, crap. And then a moment later, there's some like further discussion, and Achilles is like, go back. And you were immediately like, what, the apricots?
Yeah.
It was,
Say it again
was
slower.
seamless.
It was
Yeah.
so good.
That joke is such a cliche, but it's also always
Yeah.
funny. Yeah,
It's
you
a cliche
because
because it's always good. You know, I'm just
landed
gonna.
that one for sure.
It was
Good one.
so well done. It was flawless. I immediately was like, apricot. I swear to God, I immediately wrote it down. I was like, this is one of my. It was just, you did such a good job. Really
Really good.
appreciate it. Y'all, I was looking for someone to raid, but I think I think everyone I'm checking out is kind of ending their streams. So I'm just going to let you all go. But don't forget to come back here. We do Fiasco Fridays, usually every other Friday or so. We do indie game spotlights where we love to show off indie games throughout the indie tabletop.
If they want to play with us.
Yeah, and actually, I should have had a command ready. I don't have it ready. But if you go and check out my Twitter, I recently put out a form so that anyone can come play with us. Because previously I shouted it out live on the channel. I shouted into our Discord community so that anyone could have spots. But I wanted to shout it out to the greater Twitterverse. So anyone out there, if you haven't got to play with us yet, if you want to play with us, if you want to try more games, if you want to try this game, if you want to try indie games, whatever it is, I've put out a form. There's a space on there for you to fill out what you want to do, what you want to play. There's even a space to suggest indie games for our indie game spotlight, or facilitate your own if that's something that you have or do. So yeah, please feel free to come in and do all that with us. But I think that's it for us tonight. So thank you all so much for being here. Heart your heckin' faces. Please take care out there. Stay safe. Be good to yourselves, to one another, and hopefully we'll see you soon for more games. So bye everyone.